Trying to block the music out real quick. Staring, looking all and shit. Shit get crazy, bro. Just staring. It's obvious. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on from the outside real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. I gotta go under the fuse. See what's going on real quick. Yep. Hey, shout out to whoever up in here. I don't know who up in here though. Well, shout out to you. I'm gonna go up in there in the few and just wait. You know what I'm saying? Just wait for a little bit. You know what I mean? Waiting for a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? People to show up real quick before I go up in there, see what's going on. You know what I mean? Just to see. Just to see. Go up in there. What's up, Lauren? What's up with you? They got a coworker still over there, somewhere over there. So, you know, somebody gonna be on the scene somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Always in the cut or somewhere around the corner or something. You know what I mean? Somewhere in the cut, somewhere chilling in the midst of this shit. But you know, like I said, I'm just going out the body language. I'm just going out the body language. That's all. Ain't nobody got to tell me nothing. Ain't nobody got to tell me that. But it's a whole bunch of folks though. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of folks on that schedule. You know what I mean? And like I said, everybody got to have their little, you know, they time to make. So, but apparently, shit, you got more folks walking up here. You know what I'm saying? About to come up in right now. It's too many for a less amount. You know what I'm saying? Less amount of time. Too much. You know what I'm saying? For a less amount of time. Man. You know what I mean? Too much for a less amount of time. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Folks are staring, shit, looking at shit. That's crazy how a person can sit back here and bring folks out. You know what I'm saying? To go places and shit. But like I said, you don't even stand for what they stand for. That shit is crazy. So there gotta be something else to the picture, man. Think about it. Think about this shit. Really? That's it. That's it. Shit. Shitty. For real. It was the first, it was straight, but then you know what I'm saying, and like the next couple of ones that came across, it was like, let's go ahead and just send the person home early. You know what I mean? Like for all the stuff that got to be learned, it's too much stuff to be learned to be sent home within a 2 hour radius. See what I'm saying? Too much stuff that got in. Like you got to learn too much. You know what I'm saying, to be sent home in a 2 hour radius. But you seen they just came up here and just got some drinks. You see what I'm saying? And left right here. So some shakes or some drinks. You know what I mean? And they gone. So I mean that just goes to show. You know what I'm saying? You pull up two SUVs deep. You know what I'm saying? To go up in there and get some drinks. And now y'all gone. Now y'all gone. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. It's about that time. It's about that time though. But I don't know though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really too much really feeling it. I think they go to manager. They go to manager for night shift right there too, all the way down there. I ain't really too much feeling it though, man. For real, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Way too much. Way too much shit. You know what I'm saying? For a short period of time. And then on top of that, when I get my check, I know this shit ain't gonna be hitting on nothing any damn way. So I mean, like I said, y'all seen the post. Y'all seen that post what I put. See what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on. Like I said, she work on night shift. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the manager. I don't even think that's I'm on a customer. I think that's an employee or manager. I don't even think that's a customer. But I could be mistaken though. I could be mistaken. But if it is a customer, they doing a lot of indications coming and going out their door anyway. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know. I'm kind of debating that shit though, man. You know what I mean? For real. But I mean, if that move don't be made though, you see what I'm saying? If that move don't be made though, Lauren, you already understand. You see what I'm saying? Like the vibrations are too low. It's not made anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like old dude almost went into the grease yesterday. He was like trolling and went behind, and like I said, I bumped, and then like he almost went into it for real. And then it look like like somebody done did that shit. But like I said, he did it. You know what I mean? He the one that came behind me. He the one that came behind me. So what I'm saying? He the one that came behind me, man. What made him do it? I don't know. It's another dude that I seen, you know what I'm saying, doing some slick, little short, little dude, you know what I'm saying? I could tell he looked, how he come off that he'll be the type. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. Like I said, I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. I ain't scared of shit. None of this shit don't scare me. I'm a killer. I'm a natural born killer. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to work amongst no damn secret society and nothing to be a killer under a fucking badge, some uniform and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural born killer. You see what I'm saying? A natural hitman. I don't need no uniform to kill nobody. You motherfuckers need permission and uniforms, and they mercenaries. I do this shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to sugarcoat shit. The feds already know. See what I'm saying? The feds already know. They just like I said, they just want motherfuckers to sit back here and reveal what you done did in the past and present to turn your own self in. Now y'all use a remote knowing monitor and technology. So y'all come and get me, and like I said, come find me for what all I done did. You know what I'm saying? For what all I done did. Consider it whatever the fuck I want to consider it, self-snitching or whatever. Like I said, the police, the feds already know about me. They know. You know what I'm saying? They know all the shit I done did throughout the years, past 10 years, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? They know. But they constantly setting shit up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me to goddamn bite the bait. Everybody coming out. They going twice. I'm right here by the cameras too. See what I'm saying? So, I'm right here by the cameras. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is on that. She coming here to work too? Or she going across the way? Oh, she just came from the mall. Yeah, I'm good on that though, man. Like I said, it's 8:01 right now. It's 8:01 right now. I'm supposed to be up in there. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I got some painkillers on me. I got all my shit up on me. To sit back here and take the little foot stroll if I got to. And all that shit, I'm good, man. And charge that shit to the game. That wasn't nothing but a cell phone bill. This ain't nothing but a cell phone bill, you know what I'm saying? Cell phone bill money. I don't know if y'all can see them lights over there. See the little troll over there? Monitoring over there from a distance with the blue lights. Got a little agent over there monitoring over there. You know what I'm saying? With the little blue lights on and shit. But, I'm about to go ahead and buck to take that other next year extended warranty for that apartment, car, hotel, condominium, and go ahead and deduct that from they living and shit. That's what I'm about to go ahead and do. You see how they over there posted up. It's been like that the whole time since the nigga done pulled up. They just been sitting there scattered, just posted. But like I said, they don't need a nigga, man. They don't need a nigga. Nigga just up in there being taunted by a bunch of low vibrational motherfuckers. So, it's like the rest of these gigs and jobs and shit. Don't none of these jobs need you. They just gonna taunt you. try to get you to commit a crime with a bunch of goddamn, like I said, imitators and clones and shit with similar names and all that, like the next person, last person and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh yeah, you know what? Another thing too. Yeah, you see that, right? And another thing, how I'm about to prove my point. Another reason how I'm about to prove my point that these folks know and that they hear for me based upon my occupation and what I do in my life to keep, you know what I'm saying, tabs. I'm about to go ahead and butt this move on foot. And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I might go to a couple of vacant lots. You know what I'm saying? I might go to a couple of vacant lots, post up real quick, see who pull up. You know what I'm saying? See what happens. You know what's on my mind and all that. I might split this up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Record right. Look, people constantly getting dropped off, coming up in there. So like I said, they don't need me. They don't need me up in there. They don't need me up in there, man. Look, about 10 people. They don't need me, man. They don't need me. They don't need me. They don't need me. Hold on. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let's go ahead and you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and take a little scroll though, man. Let's go ahead and take a little scroll. Let me see. I'm trying to see what I want to head to particular. Look, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what I wanted to head to particular though. Did that little U-turn to come around here real quick to eat this goddamn dry ass food. Shit dry as hell. Low vibrational little bitch. I ain't seen nobody high yet. Nobody high vibrational yet come through the bit to eat. We'll get to the bottom of the program today, y'all. Gonna get to the bottom of the program today. Ain't nobody out here surveilling, right? Ain't nobody keeping tabs on you. You just run down here and you just here in the South, you just here in Columbus, Georgia just to be here, right? I'm gonna show y'all the experiment with this live. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if I burn my whole phone out, but like I said, I'm gonna show y'all though. I'm gonna show y'all how it go. That car finally pulled off too. You know what I'm saying? You already see it. You already see it, Lauren. That's why they created this. They created Cookout to be around the mall due to a low vibrational area. See how they could bring, you know, people together and all that to bring them to a low vibrational state. That's why they put Cookout right here, due to the low vibrational vibes and all that it gives. You see what I'm saying? To draw the attention. It's all, like I said, it's all due to the, you know, low vibrational vibes. And what's a better way to do it? What's a better way to do it? They had this right here sitting in the midst of the mall to bring everybody together. But then, like I said, they always shooting up the mall. See what I'm saying? They always shooting up the mall. So you got these low vibrational areas, restaurants, and all this shit just sending these negative frequency through everybody, and it's just causing, like I said, a bunch of dramatic effects and all this shit. See what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all good though. And you know, like I said, they seen me pull up. They seen me get out the car. They know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm out here. They can hear me. But they also know, like I said, I'm about to buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to buck. King Buckaroo. And I would have been here till 10 o'clock anyway, so I mean, y'all do the math. Look. So what I'm saying? I'm gone, y'all. I know they see me on that. On that camera right there. I know they got a good, you know what I'm saying, a good glimpse. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tell all your little low vibrational secret society, you know what I'm saying, members that that's affiliated that, you know, the high vibrational dude that everything is based upon them buck and left. See what I'm saying? The secret's over. Cat's out the bag, I told you. And you see the, you know what I'm saying, the Circle K Cup. You know what I mean? Gone, man. Gone. And they out there, you could just hear them all out there conversating right now in the midst of waiting for me to come up in there, but ain't no show. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying, ain't up in there showing up. Look how I'm gonna show up to a place, man, to sit back here and work. not no more than what, 10 hours a week? Not even 20? 10? I didn't work like what, 9 hours, 3 days out of the week. So that's 9 hours, right? Or you can say, like I said, 3 days out of the week, 3 hours a day, or 2 hours, 2.5 hours a day. That's then, like I said, y'all do the math. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? 3 times 3, you already know that's 9. You already know what time it is. But then instead of giving me that whole 3, they give me 2.5. You know what I'm saying? To deduct that in the midst of, like I said, the numeral effect of the program. You know what I'm saying? So, see what time it is. You see what time it is, man. In the drive-through. In the drive-through. Live staying up too. Share the live. In the drive-through too. So what I'm saying, where they do that at? That's why I said, man, the program. They gonna broadcast and promote the joke, and they gonna want you to take everything serious amongst the joke. But I'm good though. Like I said, I'm out of here. Catch them on the rebound tip. Dog. You know what I'm saying? The little chump change and shit, man. That shit ain't even no goddamn, like I said, that shit ain't even no goddamn bill money, man. That shit ain't even no cell phone bill. Ain't even the car insurance. Ain't even the car insurance. Basic insurance bill right there. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga out. You already know what time it is. You can't even sit back here. You can't even work somewhere to sit back here and pay a basic membership of car insurance of a bill. $30, $25, $40, $50 of a bill. Nah, a nigga out. That's for the bozos, man. Like these motherfuckers right here synchronized and coming down at the same racing from a distance. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's that bozo the clown shit. I was once one of them too, years ago, but I done grew out of that shit. You know what I mean? I done brought my hold on kit with me and everything. Yeah, you seen that, right? You seen that? Just blatantly in the drive-through. And you could tell they sent them to do that. Cause they knew I was out there recording. You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna come out there, like I said, in the midst of where I got my camera aimed at, how I got it faced. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Like I said, I don't need the money. I'd rather show the secret other than keeping the control money. I don't need the money. Because you gotta remember, if I want the money, I'm gonna have to live it amongst a script, amongst assimilation, and amongst non-control, non-self-control, like everybody else that you see around there, how they spinning this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. What you doing? Go. What you doing? Go. See what I'm saying? And then it ain't no stop sign right here anyway. So everybody just coming down here and they just stopping, but it ain't no stop sign indicating the program. And then another thing too, you don't want to really work nowhere. See, I was forced into this position due to my sister and shit. I ain't want to work here anyway, so I just want to let y'all know I ain't really want to work there from the get-go. It was just some shit she came up with. But the checks that you get, you gotta cash them face to face. So then you're forced into the program. You see what I'm saying? By having to be, in front of these bank tellers and cashing your shit in the midst of the scripts that they run. So if you can't get direct deposit and all that, or they can't hear you the cash right at their hand and all that, it ain't no use. No under the table shit. If it ain't no paid under the table shit, or like I said, coming directly in your account, it's no use. It's no use. It's no use. And they're taking advantage of the shit. Like I said, they get paid every week. You get paid every week there, but they got me on a schedule for 3 days. See what I'm saying? You get paid every Monday, if I'm not mistaken, for what it say. But you work in 3 days. So you're really trying to manage somebody, check how much they can make throughout the whole week. But then, like I said, you got a brand new car, turquoise blue, it's ducked off on the side. The only way how you got it, like the rest of these managers, like I said, for cutting hours. The only way how these managers come up, because like I said, they have to cut the hours in order for them to get the shit they get. You know what I'm saying? To keep it. They got to cut the hours. That's the only way. That's the only way. So what I'm gonna do is, it's a part 1 right here. I'm gonna take this little stroll. You know what I'm saying? I'll take this little stroll real quick. Cause we saying fuck low vibrational, you know what I'm saying? Communities, fuck low vibrational, you know what I'm saying? Jobs, and fuck everything just in general that's low vibrational. We don't stand for that. You know what I'm saying? We read in between the lines with that. We meaning the targeted individual community, and me, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, we, meaning me and the targeted community. You see how they look. See what I'm saying? We don't represent like what they doing right here. See what I'm saying? What they doing, how they indicating, how they just turned all that shit. They just purely indicating that they know where somebody at, man. See what I'm saying? How they driving and shit. We don't represent none of that. Motherfuckers don't represent that. You know what I'm saying? Don't represent that at all. It's crazy. But like I said, I'll tell y'all one thing though. It's better to be on this side of the fence than to be on that side of the fence, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying? Better to be on this side of the fence than be on that side of the fence, man. You know what I'm saying? That little puppet open and closing the little thing over there to make noise and all that. I know. Do what your handler got you doing. Do what your handler got you doing. Making noises, synchronizing, doing all that little military bullshit. Cause like I said, the proof is in the pudding, Jack. Like I said, all these military towns are down syndrome and they sinking. They falling real fast, boy. And like I said, the only way how they could try to bring them up and vouch for them is due to, like I said, sports. But that sports shit ain't even working. That sports shit ain't even working. You know what I'm saying? That sports shit ain't even working. Now look. See what I'm saying? Look at it. See what I'm saying? Look. See what I'm saying? Gang stalkers, man. Then the sucker just stopped his truck and just stopped it right there, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of me and shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I ain't got nothing to make it up. I told y'all. Once a nigga done dropped the bombs here and pulled the plug on the program, getting these fake jobs and quitting them and bucking on them and shit, and doing what these motherfuckers don't think that you gonna do just right then and there, thinking that you need it that bad. That's how you get down to the nitty gritty of this program, man. Like I said, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, man. And then, like I said, the red truck right here posted up. Just now putting the signal on. You know what I'm saying? This car just now pulling out. The motherfucker could have been pulled out. Could have been pulled out. Windows up, still sitting there, like I said, indicating. Just indicating, no. Just indicating. That's all. Just indicating. He just indicating his involvement in the secrecy of the program too. They all doing it. It wasn't even no need to just be sitting there, you know what I'm saying? He probably thinking like, okay, in the midst of, you know what I mean? Me seeing somebody walking in front of me, what should I do? Maybe they might confront me, or maybe they might run up on me because they know I'm involved. See what I'm saying? A lot of these folks, man, they be sitting there, they be on standstill stuck because they know that, like I said, some people out here know what's going on. They be on standby and shit. You confront them, Like I said, you confront them, you already know what time it is. I ain't going up in that bullshit, man. I'm not no puppet, man. I'm not no puppet, man. I'm not no puppet. I'm not low vibration. I'm sorry. My life don't consist of that shit. My shit don't consist of that. Do what we all do. Do what we all do all together. You know what I'm saying? As a community and all that shit to make it. Nah, that's not what I represent, dog. Like I said, that's not freedom. Ain't nothing about that shit freedom, man. That's what people not telling nobody, though, about these communities. That's what people not saying about these communities, man. Like I said, shout out to whoever's still alive up in the thing, whoever's still tuned in. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Buckaroo. Buckaroony. I told y'all from the lives earlier, man, from the vibes and all that. From the vibes earlier and all that shit, what was gonna go down. I told y'all I'm not giving it to no low vibrational shit. I'll be out here on these streets, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck, watching everybody sit back here and throw their shit away to a corrupted ass system that they thinking they living freedomly, but everybody gotta fake it till they die. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta fake it till they die. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you gotta think about it. Would you wanna sit back here and fake it till you die, know some shit of what's going on, have a good financial standpoint, and be straight for the rest of your life, or have to keep on ducking and dodging mental facility motherfuckers, military motherfuckers, prison, jail motherfuckers, wannabe studs, rejects, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing, due to a damn experiment. I'm just saying. And then call that shit freedom. And then call that shit. Then like I said, at the end of the damn day, you got to consider that shit freedom, man. See that aluminum foil and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas love to troll, boy. Love to troll. I told y'all about that aluminum foil shit. But you know this, I don't walk this bitch one time, so this is just mimicking the sake of me walking this bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know. Like I said, ain't nobody missing nothing, man. The only thing you missing is that social security number that's on everybody's, you know what I'm saying, head, that's playing a role out here. That's not telling you. That's the only thing that you missing, because like I said, that's the only thing that you missing. They're not telling you nothing. That they playing a role. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How are people not tired of this shit? How are people not tired of faking it all day, every day? You gotta fake for a fucking living all day, every day, literally. And then you getting mad, you fucking up your cars, you're doing all types of shit, you're damaging the properties, damaging the community, because you mad because motherfuckers know that you doing this shit to you, they know what's going on. And you mad, and y'all mad. And y'all mad. Y'all not tired of being alerted to do what this nigga right here doing? You see what I'm saying? To do what that motherfucker doing right there? In a Dodge Charger that ain't nothing but a piece of shit that can't get up nothing to save his life. If that nigga was in the shootout right now, that piece of shit couldn't even ram up to get his ass somewhere. Cause like I said, that's an illusion. It's a lie. It's a lie. See what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking lie. Just like the lie they live. Like I said, I live truth. Y'all listening to a motherfucker, y'all looking at a motherfucker on this live that's living the truth. I'm not living no lies. I'm not working amongst everybody else to live a lie. To go to the mall, to go to cookout, to go anywhere you going, to buy whatever the fuck you buying, to live a lie. And to oppress lie livers too. You're oppressing a bunch of lie. Y'all wasting all y'all money anyway, stacking it up, building it up to oppress a bunch of lie livers around this bitch. And that's supposed to be turned. Like I said, that's supposed to make you want to be turned. You living a lie. Your next door neighbor living a lie. Everybody in the fucking goddamn whole damn apartment complex, community, neighborhood living a lie. Synchronizing it on. That's supposed to be turned. That's supposed to be turned, right? A bunch of non-self-creative ass motherfuckers that's supposed to be amusing. That's supposed to be amusing, right? But like I said, let's see who all involved in this program, who gonna come around, who gonna come in the inside, who gonna try to check to see if a nigga at work. You see what I'm saying? To see if a nigga get into the money. Remember, everybody checking to see if you get into the money, right? Big money Davey D. Let's check to see if he let's check to see if he going through the hell or the orchestrating this of the program. Now, like I told y'all, that's all they do. Let's see if he's still hanging in there based upon our agents that we have placed on the job to harass them. We see that we have another Rachel on the front counter. We know that he done worked around 20 Rachels in his life. We know that he had crushes on 20 Rachels. So we got a Rachel right here on this left counter or this register working on down pack lock, remote neural monitoring lock. We got Ashley, she's sitting back here, she's in the back, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever she normally does for what they have them, doing and shit. Cause they all play the same fucking role in life. They all play the same fucking role. Like I said, they don't get tired of it. They all love doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? They all love doing the shit. Yep. Love doing the shit like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never seen motherfuckers like so miserable, but happy about doing this shit. They're miserable, but they tired, they pissed, they exhausted. Like up or get out, you know what I'm saying, to live. Like up or get out to live, you know what I'm saying? It's just plain and simple, man. You know what I mean? Hold on, man. Let me see something real quick. Oh, shit. I'm sitting back here making these live shit, making these posts about these damn motherfucking fake ass friends being role players, and then my sister got these fake ass motherfuckers hitting her up, talking about coming through, you know what I'm saying, to hang out, demonstrating what the fuck I just said. You see what I'm saying? Getting her to bite the bait. So she's so desperate in the midst of having somebody to hang out with and talk to, she done bit the bait on that. As soon as this school break is over with, like I said, they got some shit in store for her ass, because that's what they always do. And then it like was real foggy a few days ago, like real mystic foggy. And her little teacher that be in the classroom with her, she claimed to have, fell in the cafeteria and shit, right? See what I'm saying? She fell in the cafeteria. She didn't want to really say nothing till like toward the end of the day. That's what's so crazy. That's why I said it's like motherfuckers be in the program, but they scared to tell you what they done went through for the day, because they know that it's a revengeful tactic towards you. Toward them. You know what I'm saying? It's aimed at them from you. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh yeah, if my peer teacher doesn't just want to come to school to teach and work, all she has to do is just say it. You know what? So I guess she was trying to say that she was acting in the midst of her falling, but like I said, I don't know that for sure. It could have been for real. It could have been orchestrated. Who knows? But like I said, at the same time, I know what really happened. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because, like I said, she's playing both sides of the fence, and she's playing a deadly ass game, and it's showing. You see what I'm saying? And these people know. Trust me, because they hear because of a nigga frequency. So you don't think they don't know what the fuck is going on in my sister's head, and my niece and my nephew's head? How they thinking about a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Cars being all fucked up and vandalized and all that shit. Motherfuckers talking about let's go out to eat and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My niece's car all vandalized in the inside, all fucked up, mirror gone. And motherfuckers talking about something, let's go do this and do that. Nah. Get off the low vibrational shit and study what's going on around you before y'all start talking about let's go this and go there to spend money. Like I do. I had to wake the fuck up to the program and witness what was going on before my thoughts to realize, like, hey, look, these niggas is playing some deep psychological demonic game with me. Using what I'm thinking. You hear the siren go off, didn't it? Using what I'm thinking and saying and shit against my own free will. You know what I'm saying? To subject what comes in my life or not, dealing with jobs and all types of shit. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Nah. See, I had to learn that shit in the midst of waking up to this program. My family members don't want to grasp the fact that shit. They just think it's just like anybody else with a low vibration. They think it's just somebody just directed negative energy, hate, jealousy toward them. No. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Oh, they pissed. Can't come to cookout to go see David, to come start David, right? Can't start David. They got them cookout now on a Friday, on a Saturday. Couldn't do it really on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do it legitimately like they thought they were going to do it on a Friday, but you know, on a Saturday they thought they were going to do it. And I had to got them crushed their little gangstalking little weekend, you know, so they little day to limit that down in the midst of a form of harassment. Cause I don't give a fuck about the scripted fake ass money. Like I said, it benefits the government. It don't benefit my pockets. They could kill your insides out. Like I said, while you sit making all the money and shit, they could kill the fuck out your insides whether you're aware of it or not. And you sit making thinking it's all about the money, but your insides are deteriorated, gone. So that's what I'm saying. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that. People playing both sides until something really bad happened to them. Yep. This stuff is just so sad. That's why I've been raising my frequency even more. You're right. Lauren, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I wish I could pin every message that you post. You be saying some of the most realest shit. You know what I'm saying? Up on my shit, for real, for real. That's why I got y'all some moderators. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be no moderator. You wouldn't be certified to be on my page if I know that you can't relate and you don't know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? For sure. God damn, man, what the fuck? Nigga, this a goddamn 35 right there. It said 35 right there. The nigga just going to 60, 70 mile per hour around the corner. I just seen that shit. That's why I said, man, these motherfuckers they going insane. They losing their mind, man. They been lost the fucking mind. But I'm gonna make them lose it even more. Cause like I said, you're not gonna goddamn use a fucking mental facility goddamn program, some bullshit scripted ass shit to sit back and think you gonna stalk and follow me around this bitch and think you gonna have me outnumbered and I'm not gonna record it. And I'm not gonna record it. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn scripted. I told y'all I don't give a fuck about the scripted ass money. I don't care about that shit. That's monitored. It's all monitored. It's all monitored. No signal, huh? No signal, sucker. With a gold SUV. No signal. See what I'm saying? No signal. Wow. No signal. Like I said, this my fun right here. The motherfuckers having fun, making human trafficking, fake ass money that they gotta pay the little sluts that they fucking with behind closed doors and shit. Like I said, I'm good on that. I'm good on that, dog. I am good on that. I ain't about to have these niggas mess up. You gotta remember, you know, I lost my mom at the beginning of this year, so I'm not about to go through more traumatic shit behind no scripted ass job too. In the midst of our, you know, what's already being played out. And you know that, Laura. You already know that. So you already know I'm not going for that shit. Like I said, it's gonna take a weakling to go for that shit and put up with it, but not me. Just not me. I'm trying to take my time because I'm about to do a little test real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think the YMCA is closed. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't, we about to do a little test. And I'm gonna see what's, you know, who's gonna show up, who's gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker got their bright lights on like a bitch. Just buck right in front of, you know what I'm saying? Buck right out the goddamn cut with the motherfuckers on, man. You know what I mean? They already knew what time it was. They already knew. They already know who got them out in the streets on the weekend, riding around. Due to the, you know what I'm saying, the frequency tracking program. The frequency human tracking program. All the sluts, hoes, faggots got to go everywhere I go. Sick, retarded motherfuckers got to go where the fuck I go. You know what I'm saying? Wannabes got to go where the fuck I go. They got to tag up the spots, tag up the territory. You know what I'm saying? Leave traces of evidence where I done been. And all that. Now I'm just recording. For the new subscribers. For the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So they can laugh. He's broke. He doesn't have no money. But you're living an illusion. You're living an illusion. I don't have no money, but you're living an illusion. And you want me to think that by you saying no to any motherfucker that disagrees, that wants me to think that they living the truth, just money. Cause you know that's what they want you to think, right? I have all the money in the world. I'm living the real life. I'm living the real world. I'm living the real life, right? Man, please, like I said. Man, please. Tell that to the average rich motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay for ass. Tell it to the average rich motherfucker they gotta pay for ass. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas gotta do it. Can't sit back here and buy looks and rearrange yourself forever. End up coming out looking like Lil' Kim and looking like all these motherfuckers with all this overly excessive BBLs and plastic surgery done and shit. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Pamela Anderson and all this shit. Like nobody ain't got time. Nobody ain't got time for that. Nobody ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Out here with the Kylie Jenner lips and shit. Out here with the little blow up little lips. I ain't got time for that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, they got them. They got them out here looking just like that, man. They out here on some Lil' Kim fake synthetic Barbie ass shit, and they out here fucking up. Know what I'm saying? Just fucking shit up. Fucking shit up. But they're making the Koreans and Asians rich due to, you know what I'm saying, these beauty supply stores. But other than that, it's just a bunch of Lil' Kims running around this bitch, man. Atlanta, Columbus, Macon, every damn city in the state of Georgia ain't nothing but a bunch of damn Lil' Kims, dog. And they look like, they all look like motherfucking, all the women look like transsexuals anyway. The nerds sit back here and try to call me gay and shit due to the shit that what the government trying to implant on me. Hell nah. Like I said, y'all take that over with yourselves due to insecurities, you know what I'm saying? Due to being insecure. Don't get mad at me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just addressing like what these motherfuckers, what they script or orchestrate and try to throw at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here telling these bitches to do all this shit. I never promote. No one see you see that? You see that, right? Y'all see how that car on the highway just turned them high beams on, right? When it just got right here by me, y'all just seen that shit. And I know y'all just caught it, cause I just caught it, and I know y'all caught it. I know y'all caught it. I know somebody just caught this shit. Indicating on the highway that they see a nigga, see what I'm saying? Indicating on the highway. Bunch of control motherfuckers, boy. It's so much evidence already that have been shown in this live already within 49 minutes. High beams, all that shit, multiple high beams on and shit. Come on now, man. It's over. It's over. Don't let these people out of y'all. Yeah, we got our own freedom. We bought this house for this. We bought this house for that, man, please. Please, man. Y'all gonna be like, majority of these damn cars going up and down the street 100 miles per hour trying to escape spirituality and karma and death and shit. That's right around the corner to their asses, all their asses anyway. You know what I'm saying? For participating in this shit. So, I mean, what's the use? You got all these motherfuckers going down 100 miles per hour around a damn 25 mile per hour deadly curve. I done seen, back in the 90s, me and my mom, you know what I'm saying, when I was grown, look, see? See what I'm saying? That motherfucker almost went right off on the goddamn side just then too. right on the goddamn side. You see what I'm saying? You seen that shit, right? The little white Crown Vic. That's a deadly ass curve, man. About 3 people done lost their lives, man, since I was raised here in Columbus. Deadly ass curve. One of the most deadliest curves in Columbus. I'm talking about you talking about bullseyeing right into the motherfucking bushes, boy. You bullseyeing right into them damn bushes with no problem. I wonder if my sister got the word though. Look, you got the trolls. Look, the trolls out here throwing out candy. See what I'm saying? Trolls out here throwing out candy and shit. Motherfuckers out here throwing out candy and shit though, dog. But like you know what I'm saying though? You see, that's another thing too though, Lauren. That's another thing when another thing when I was waking up to this shit, I noticed that that's how you know it's orchestrated crime. That's how you know it's an orchestrated crime community that they live and face. They live, and this is the face of orchestrated crime. No lights. And like I said, that's a deadly curve. I thought there would be a light right there. That's the reason why so many motherfuckers be going into the woods and the bushes and shit. See what I'm saying? It's deadly on both sides too, really. Even on the side I'm on right now. And I know these NPCs, majority of them, all these motherfuckers ain't number NPC, non-driving motherfuckers. A lot of these motherfuckers, they got Fisher Price licenses. You see what I'm saying? They got a Fisher Price license and shit. So that motherfucker going 100 miles per hour on the goddamn highway just there. You can hear him rumbling up, pushing the pedal. Pushing the fucking pedal. Cause they already know. If they ain't getting the word right now, they gonna get the word from their handler before the end of the night. The high frequency being, David Nathaniel Keefe done bucked the scene from the script. So now they gotta deduct another million from the trillion. They gotta deduct another million from the trillion from that investment, from that job in the midst of the future scripts that they thought I was gonna stick through and stay by. Now they gotta kill that shit. Now they gotta do what I'm saying? Now they gotta dead that shit. Now they gotta dead it. 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 Like I said, we at 80%. Like I said, these motherfuckers got it, man. They got it. Like I said, all this shit was made for them. Military communities ain't nothing but made for low vibrational beings. Like I said, once you get the opportunity to wake up, it's a wrap. Once you leave, don't even come back. Like I said, you ain't gonna miss nothing but a bunch of psychological secretive harassment going on towards you. You know what I mean? I'm over here finessing the program, getting my money, buying as much shit as I can in my name, you know what I'm saying, to set me straight for the near future. And they don't like that, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as they know that shit about to touchdown, like I said, they want me to spend that shit, give it to these hoes, or give it to these bill collectors and shit. But instead, I spend that shit, you know what I'm saying, on myself for what I need, you know what I mean? Real shit. Spend that shit for myself for what I need. No signals, man. Where the signals at, though? I'm just saying, like, the signals don't exist. The signals don't exist. We'll go ahead and get back over here real quick. Yep. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is on that one. I done did a buckaroo. I done did a buckaroo, y'all. Did what I do best. Did what I do best. These motherfuckers around here driving, but like they about to get lynched, like they about to get killed. You know what I'm saying? All these gang stalkers, somebody act like they about to get lynched, some shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like on they, like something after their ass or something. I don't know what the hell they got going on. But they out here driving over the edge though. Like they life depending on something. But it ain't the money. Cause how they driving, it don't even seem like they trying to live to see another day to see that money that's in their wallet and their bank accounts and their purses. It's like they trying to see that deathbed, how they driving. They don't want to live no more. They fed up following, stalking, tracking, putting certain colors of clothes on their animals, on their kids, having them come out synchronized with a specific individual, with a person. Boy, that's a shitty ass life to live. But you know, that's what's going on though. Momo still by the Y. Let's see who's gonna say the secret, man. See who's gonna broadcast the secret. That's the same car that I just seen, you know what I'm saying? It just passed by right there with that brand new license plate on that car. It just passed right by me too. Just passed right by me. And someone told me too. Someone told me pay attention to that little silver Honda. And as soon as it passed right by, someone already told me. I automatically knew it was a stalk. 2-3 minutes later, the motherfucker come pass it right by me, you know what I'm saying? I told you stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned now. It's just the beginning right here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. For more reactions from the military families. Stay tuned. See what I'm saying? We're gonna use the Y, right? I don't have nobody from Columbus, Georgia on my page right now on my live. And I got 3 viewers on here. And I'm about to walk up to it. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up real quick. We're gonna see what's up real quick. I just want to use a slightly vacant, see what I'm saying? Spam wrist. See? Zzz, zzz, zzz. You gonna hear my ringtone going off. Let me go ahead and decline that. Go ahead and decline. The bill collectors getting more bolder though, right? The bill collectors are getting way too bold, y'all. Way too bold, y'all. The bill collectors calling dinner at 9 o'clock at night. See what I'm saying? Proving my point in this program. All this vibration and the ringtone shit you hearing, like I said, it's coming from them motherfucking ass. So like I said, is this what y'all low vibrational people living for? For these telemarketers to call you by knowing when you get paid? And I think it is just whatever, right? And even if they got some cars over there, I'll come over here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use one of these little, yeah, you already know what time it is. Indication calls, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of the program. That's all it is. Indication calls. They're gonna wire right there on top of that hill. Let me get a good look and check the parking lot out real quick. I'm going 100 miles per hour. Check the parking lot out real quick. Like I said, I'm about to go up in there and work up in there, man. To be psychologically harassed. Yeah, I see somebody around there right now. I see somebody running right now. Uh-huh. They got a dude up here playing a role too. But I'm gonna keep that shit moving though. Let's see if he gonna know. If he could spot somebody out himself in the midst of the program. Since he wanna act like he had the trash can now, all the way down at the hill. See what I'm saying? Who we got right here? Who we got right here? Yeah, they got a few cars over there. I want to see how long they're gonna stay around if I go up there though. Yeah, so I'll test the program and get to the bottom of it and prove my point. Prove how they control these folks and operating them off what I'm doing. Look. Ain't nobody missing nothing, man. Ain't nobody missing nothing. Spam calls at 9 o'clock at night. Ain't nobody missing not a thing, man. It ain't nothing but them niggas that's on top of the hill. You know what I'm saying? The orchestrator dudes that they got on top of the hill that they sent to come up here. But like I said, once they leave, and shit, we're gonna test it. We're gonna see what's going on. You know, these niggas ain't got no life, so they just gonna stand out in front of the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and just talk for the whole damn night. Test the program though, man. Test the program. Let me remind you the time of the night it is, the fact that the YMCA is right here. Anybody, like I said, in the midst of saying anything to anybody that I know, your brother did this, I seen your brother this, I seen your brother that. Like I said, they was informed to come out and drive around to goddamn scope me out, or to come up to the job to try to check on me to see where I was at, because back when I was at Burger King before I just left that place, they had my sister coworkers, all the motherfuckers from up here, sitting around here, you know what I'm saying, coming around there trying to check, see if I was on the job, you know what I mean, and all that shit. And I'm sitting back here and I'm looking like, this motherfucker know damn well they don't come around here, you know what I'm saying? You know, they don't come around here to get nothing to eat. You know what I mean? But they want to act like, you know, all of a sudden they want to get something to eat. You know. I just want to see how long it's going to take for these little COINTELPRO little suckers to leave the parking lot, though. I'm over here ducked off. Got the bushes and all that shit right here. Ain't nothing but ongoing traffic, you know what I'm saying, from time to time and shit. Can't nobody see me from over there. Like I said, so we're going to see. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's up. Niggas still up there talking. Motherfuckers still, you know what I'm saying, going up and down their big control with high beams on. They got all these motherfuckers riding around with high beams. So, you know. You see what I'm saying? The shit that's supposed to be against the law at this time of night, everybody breaking it, right? The shit that's supposed to be against the law at this time of night, everybody so-called breaking this shit though. Breaking the fuck out of this shit. Let's see. Troll the gang stalkers, you know what I'm saying? Either I sit back here and I troll the gang stalkers in a vehicle or on foot, or let the gang stalkers troll me. You know what I'm saying? For their vehicles while I'm on foot. You know what I'm saying? On the, on the job, at the jobs and shit. I mean, which one would y'all rather do? I'm gonna troll the gang stalkers. That's what I'm gonna do. He's still up here posted up. There they go. Finally leaving now. You gonna see that at the beginning of the live though. You know what I'm saying? When I upload this live, you'll see that at the beginning though. But I believe, you know what I'm saying, when the little dudes that they had up in one of the little teenagers' house up in there, like he had his phone out aimed directly at me with dreads, shit like he was recording. But you gonna see when I see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You gonna see though. You see how they keep on hitting the lights though, right? Peer proof, peer evidence, peer proof. See what I'm saying? Pay close attention. Just pay close attention. That's why I said I'm not none of these folks, man. That's why I couldn't be at that job. That's why I had to leave. I don't do what everybody else do for what they got folks doing. See what I'm saying? I don't do no shit like that. Fuck a damn job around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, low vibrational communities, man, fuck a job. The motherfuckers, they orchestrate and simulate and get all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, written and mapped out and acted out towards your ass, you know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be trying to, like I said, make an honest living in the midst of this shit. I don't think so, yo. Like I said, I don't think so. If they don't record, they damn should be taking pictures though. But like I said, they do a lot of FaceTimes and shit. I get a lot of FaceTimes And somebody synchronizing right here coming out. A lot of FaceTimes, you know what I'm saying? That's about it, you know what I mean? Want to pull this shit out, start recording, and all that. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk down here since I ain't even far from the park. I'm gonna walk down here to the park real quick. I'm gonna walk down here to the park real quick. I'm gonna smoke my little bleezy. Smoke my little bleezy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers can't see that shit, but I'll smoke my little shit. I'm not gonna be somewhere within some shit that's orchestrated to build up stress and try to kill you, you know what I'm saying? Or try to get you to kill yourself. Other than sitting back here just taking one to the head and goddamn just, you know, calling it a damn day. You know? I'm just saying. Battery doing real good on the phone too. Go ahead and go to Cooper Creek Park then, shall we? Let's go ahead and test the program at Cooper Creek Park. I know a lot of people probably gonna be thinking, why did you do it? Why did you do it? Because I'm monitored. With no self-enjoyment, that's why. And I recognize that, and I don't have no kids. You see what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm monitored. I'm aware of that. I don't have no kids. That's why. I done did my homework on shit. I don't have no kids. That's why. Like literally, I don't have no little kids, no little children. To have to really, really worry about CPS and, you know, all that shit in the midst of an orchestrated simulation. You think they record us for the handlers? Hell yeah, they do. I was just saying that to myself. That's why I got the fuck up out of it. That's why I left. I said, I know damn well 10 damn teens did not just come up in there with their damn phones out, aimed at me, facing toward me, as if these motherfuckers literally had to report to some shit. Dude just sitting there. Little dude just sitting there. You gonna see it. I'm telling you, when I upload this live, you're gonna see it when I first started recording. That's what made me record. I said, look at the little nigga, man. Little slow ass little boy. Nigga slow as fuck. Slow as a bitch. Phone out, sitting back there recording me. That's why I said they got these slow motherfuckers, man. By trying to paint that entitlement on you due to experimentation. That's the worstest way, like I said, to miss some shit, man. How this shit goes. See what I'm saying? Got an agent right there in that car back then. Just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking agent right there in that car just sitting there with the seat reclined and shit. Ain't got nothing else to damn do on the weekend. Just sitting there, just community surveillance. What we got right here? Uh-oh. Watch this. Uh-huh. Y'all see what time it is? Watch this. That's what they got him out for anyway. Watch this. Look. I'm grabbing their helmets and shit, putting them on now, look. They putting them on now. P-gang, y'all. P-gang. Like up, man. 6 viewers, 4 likes. What the likes at? What the likes at? What the likes at? What the likes at? You see it? What the likes at? Where are the likes? Where they at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? What the likes at? So I said, niggas is trying to not deny the truth. Truth denies, man. You sitting there tuned in for the enjoyment and entertainment, but you don't really know what's going on though. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what's going on. See what I'm saying? Y'all lost. Y'all don't know what's going on. That's why I told y'all. That's why I said, why would a nigga go to a job to live freedomly amongst everybody else? When you make your money, you know what I'm saying? When you make your money, right? When you make your money, these motherfuckers know. See what I'm saying? I told y'all, man. No, nobody want to send cash out due to the proof. Motherfuckers see the proof all day. I drop the cash out. You only got like a selected few that want to send it, you know what I'm saying? Because they know. But everybody else, like I said, they just using it for pure entertainment due to a program that motherfuckers don't want to goddamn say he to admit what's going on out here, though, man. Y'all don't want to admit the shit, but y'all see the shit, but y'all don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit what you see. Y'all still don't want to admit what you see. I still don't want to admit what y'all see. So I guess that was just made up too, right? I guess that was just made up too. Yeah, I gotta give me my legendary credit where it's due, man. Give me my legendary props for this footage. Because like I said, it's only a selected few that's really out here that's living amongst this program that really could back it up and show proof. There's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here recycling videos and doing all types of shit. And they talking about they going through the shit, but they really ain't going through nothing. They just mentally, like I said, they just mentally stressed, mentally going through some mental shit. I told you, I said, what do we have here? What do we have here? Scope some scripted biker boys out, sitting there waiting for my arrival to walk up. That's the reason why they were there from the get-go, playing a role. And I walked up on it and recorded it. For more proof. Now I'm about to take y'all to, that was one little scripted, orchestrated little, you know what I'm saying, little scene right there. I'm gonna see if we can get another little scripted scene going to Cooper Creek Park real quick. That didn't even go, you know what I'm saying, that didn't even detect no damn frequency on that shit. I know they tried, but that shit didn't detect shit. Know what I mean? If y'all know what I mean, if you make your eyebrows go up, when you make your eyebrows go up and raise the motherfuckers up till you can't raise them no more, it throws the frequency off for what they trying to do in the midst of the noise, you know what I'm saying? And I learned that shit too. You know what I mean? When you raise your eyebrows up and shit and make your ears go back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can sit back here and I can go into details all day about this shit and give classes and lectures and shit. It don't matter. It don't even matter. Because, you know, it's still going to go on. It's still going to go on. You know what I'm saying? What's up, 421 BB4? What's up with you? Just taking y'all on a Saturday weekend orchestrated journey, man. Showing y'all the $1 trillion investment into David Nathaniel Keith. You know, his campaign's going all around the city. These motherfuckers, they acting like wild turkeys and all that shit, gobbling with their heads cut off and all that shit, how they, you know, doing shit around here. So I figured, you know, let me go ahead and show this evidence real quick. Fuck the New York guy, because the New York guy always been the truth around a bunch of country bunkings. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to goddamn admit, you know, that the stereotype is the truth first and foremost anyway. They don't want to admit the truth. That a New York nigga that came all the way down here, been put on game, and it always been different and separated from everybody else, draw the most attention just by being me and not having to be extra, doing all this whole ass shit that these niggas be doing, like I said, reciting lyrics and dressing the same and all that shit, just standing out naturally, originally, and they want to get mad. They want to get mad, man. They mad. They mad. I'm speaking it like it is. I'm telling it like it is. They mad. It is what the fuck it is, like I told y'all. I said, look at these dudes, man. Look at them. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Creeping right up on them. Creeping right up on them because I already knew what they had going on. I said, look at them, y'all. And I know they heard me too. I know they heard me too. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Anybody else would be like, hey, man, turn that motherfucking shit up, dog. Crank that motherfucking shit up. Do you not know that at the beginning when I didn't know what was going on, niggas was running engines and I was like, hey, man, turn that shit up. Until I heard one nigga say, what the fuck you say? I said, damn, bro, I thought y'all niggas were supposed to be turning up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was goddamn congratulating the shit. This was before I woke up in the program. I was like, shit, turn up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Turn the nigga said, what the fuck you said? Not knowing that it was some shit being done, you know what I'm saying? Systematically. Not that, you know, to make me feel happy and to be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? This is cool. It's to make a nigga, like I said, feel like the biggest enemy of them all. You know what I mean? So shit, fuck it. You the enemy to your family. You the enemy to people that you don't know. So shit, I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Creek Park, right down there, right by that light, right in front of that light, going straight through that light. So we gonna see what's going on. Red truck right here at the light. As you can see, tent on the window, looking down at the phone. Looking down at the phone. Get your ass out that phone, faggot. Get your fuck ass out that phone, nigga. Come on. Got the ass on that. Know what I'm saying? Got the ass on this shit. In some boots. Running 100 mile per hour on some goddamn boots. Everybody, y'all know where I'm at? Darker. Life law trackers. Know what I'm saying? I know y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all passing right here by me, know what I'm saying, on foot. I know they know that. I know. The Big Top of Columbus, Georgia, right here on foot. Still talking this shit and backing it up. Still talking this shit and backing it up. And still calling out these fuck ass jobs. Disposing them. Exposing the program behind this orchestrated money that they expect you to make and this fake life that they expect you to live due to non-freedom for real that don't exist. Wow. I told y'all freedom only exists to government servers. So if you serve the government, freedom exists to you. I don't serve the government, so freedom don't exist to me. That's why everybody be so happy, because they serve the motherfucking shit. They serve the motherfucking shit and then they come around you, letting you know that they know that you don't serve. Letting you know that you don't serve. I don't know if that's the same red truck that was just at the light, but that was a red truck right there too. And it looked like the same one that was just at that light that I just passed by. And it could have circled around a U-turn, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, they running some major psychological scripts out here right now. It's the weekend, Thanksgiving break, school's out. So you know they going OD. And I'm going OD too. Just broke away from that fuck ass job, you know what I'm saying? So that's one less thing I got to deal with in the midst of being stressed, in the midst of that shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that shit was just for me to be up in there for 3 hours just before I had to go up in there. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was stressing. Cause I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to figure out when I'm a buck. 5 minutes in before I go in, 5 minutes after, an hour after, 30 minutes in, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Cause it's just too low vibration. No seasoning on the food. The food give you low vibration vibes. Shit. Like I said, all the customers that be up in there doing stupid ass shit, they start eating the food, start jumping around, throwing shit up in the air and all that shit. Nobody ain't got time. Nobody ain't got time for that shit, man. It's like that low vibrational food is laced with some shit. Some shit that's in it. Some shit that's in it. Now remember, y'all would have been getting sent home within the next, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes. Next 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Other than getting off at 11 o'clock. So like I said, what sense does it make in the midst of me recording and, you know, doing this, other than making that scripted ad money for what the shit gonna have to go back right out of my check for paying for the clothes, for the shirts and the uniform and all that shit. No red truck. There's hella red trucks. Hella. Now normally, like I said, I'll come around here in the car after hours, before hours and all that shit, but we're gonna do a little test, like I said, by being on foot. We just gonna test this shit out, shall we, by being on foot one time. Cause I just wanna see. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm going all out. And like I said, I'm gonna prove my point. I'm definitely gonna prove my goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Let y'all get a good glimpse. I'm at Cooper Creek Park. You know what I'm saying? Red SUV pulling out. Go ahead. Like I said, I don't even care what happens. But what is going to happen is that I'm going to prove my point, though. I can tell you that. I want these motherfuckers to come through this damn bitch and go on a scavenger hunt, a frequency scavenger hunt. A St. John's. I want them to go on the St. John's Masonic frequency hunt. You know what I'm saying? The St. John's Masonic frequency hunt. Let's see if they can, like I said, let's see if they can map it out and find me in the midst of a freedom program. In the midst of, you see what I'm saying? How you gonna throw freedom in program? Anything that don't even make sense in the midst of a freedom program. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I told you I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just instructing y'all right now, just before anybody start trying to come out, COINTELPRO and all that, start trying to search and look. Ain't no cars down that way I don't see. It's pitch black. At least right now. I see a car pulling out right now. So you know the reason for that. And they're gonna be pulling out anyway because they know that noise campaign in the background. They know that, like I said, they're gonna be alerted. The Fed's gonna be alerted in the midst of trying to come out to see what a nigga at. The highest frequency beholder. To see where the highest frequency beholder's at. In the city of Columbus. Let's get to it. Uh-huh. Okay, we got a car over here parked sideways. A couple of cars over here. And I can guarantee you, like I said, they could be, due to them having a low frequency, they could be doing anything in them vehicles. And I know they're not walking around. But like I said, in the midst of this program, it don't pertain to people that y'all see, you know what I'm saying, that's low frequency wise and all that shit. It only pertains to high frequency beings. So, but if I would have had a low frequency and I would have came out here and I would have been like them two vehicles right there apart, you know what I'm saying, like that, I probably would have been cool. But the fact, like I said, I got a high frequency, so it ain't like that. Let's go this way. They got a few cars over here. A few cars in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? A few cars in this bitch. Let's see what's going on over here by the bench. Like I said, fuck that low vibrational shit, man. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing low vibrational. No low vibrational shit over here. No low vibrational shit over here. We is not as one with low vibrational beings, dog. Fuck that. We all is one bullshit that these niggas got them preaching and showing on television, on the advertisements. We don't do that low vibrational shit around here. We vibrate way too high. Way too high. Yeah, when they stare at you when they stare at you and you could sense that they're staring at you and you stare at them fast as fuck. Like you gotta stare at them fast. You gotta turn your neck real fast at them. That shit get them every time. It takes their soul from them. It takes their soul from them. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. See, when I used to come here with my mom all the time, y'all remember? For the usual ones. They used to always send motherfuckers out here. They always pull up, come around on foot, jog around, do all types of psychological shit in the midst of a nigga, know what I'm saying, being over here. I couldn't get no peace of mind. No peace of mind during the day when I was door dashing, waiting for these orders to come through. Now, like I said, we're going to see what's going to happen right now. Now we're going to see what's going to happen right now. Y'all gonna sit back here and try to get somebody off the streets that y'all using their frequency as a broadcast to entertain people, and y'all trying to get that person off the streets just so y'all can steal the ideas and give it to everybody else, know what I'm saying, and give it to, you know what I'm saying, so they can have something to do. So they can have something for them to do. Fuck these niggas got going on around this bitch. Motherfuckers, they had a little party. Motherfuckers, they had a little Christmas party around this bitch that y'all can see. Let me see real quick. I want to see. I want to test it out real quick. Hell no. I used to do DoorDash, but they follow me to all the orders. Know what I'm saying? Like I said, for my usual followers, my subscribers that's up on here, when I was doing DoorDash, man, don't even get me started on that, man. They would tear my ass up with that shit, though, man. I couldn't catch a break. I couldn't catch a break to save my life with that DoorDash shit. For real, for real. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know, man. I couldn't catch a break to save my life. A little slugger, the little backpack boys, little slugger and shit, little pre-roll. I'm about to go ahead and sample real quick. You know what I'm saying? On the fuck ass clowns. On the fuck ass clowns, man. While they sitting there and the man just sitting around there, you know what I'm saying, with patches all in his head and shit, literally. Nigga got patches all in his head looking like a damn Dalmatian and shit. Like he need biotin and minoxidil or whatever the fuck. He need the whole kit and all that, stressing the fuck out behind that shitty ass job. And you mean to tell me I'm gonna work that bit to go out like that? I'm trying to save my shit. Hell, I need to edge up right now. You know what I'm saying? I need to edge up right now. I ain't trying to go out like these suckers, man. These niggas over here looking terrible, man. Brand new cars and shit, patches, all types of patches and shit in their head, man. The fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all niggas talking about y'all working hard. Y'all niggas some hard working ass niggas. Y'all niggas struggling, dog. And it shows. I'm not trying to go out with. I'm not trying to go out like y'all. Y'all niggas just let me know by y'all being a manager that y'all living an illusion and that y'all got to cut hours to get this shit that y'all get. You know what I'm saying? Period. See, the thing is, how I'm gonna break this shit on down to my sister though when it come to next weekend. How I'm gonna tell her, you know what I'm saying, my shift, my schedule. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it a little, I'm gonna give me some days and shit, you know what I'm saying, to get all this shit broken down so I can go ahead and tell her, hey, look, you know, it is what it is, you know, boom, boom, boom. But you know, like I said, it is what it is. Fuck it. It is what it is. Motherfucker got me fucked up, man. Y'all should have seen that shit though, man. For real, y'all should have seen that shit though, man. Like how all them little teenagers came up in that bit and then how the little dude just had their phone out sitting at that table, you know what I'm saying? Like he just had that shit just aimed directly at me, like in between the wood, in between the wood of the you know what I'm saying, the chairs and shit. Like how he just had y'all see it. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. And then y'all sit back here and y'all assume to y'all so would y'all sit back here and rather keep on putting in the so-called work and going there to go through the same damn shit. What kind of introduction to that for a motherfucker to come to work? You see what I'm saying? What kind of introduction to that? Motherfuckers got their phones out, aimed all at you, looking all crazy, you know what I'm saying? All types of shit, acting crazy, you know what I'm saying? Standing on tables, standing on chairs, throwing the aluminum foil, you know what I'm saying, off the wall and shit, you know what I'm saying? Throwing aluminum foil off the wall. Meanwhile, I'm walking on the side of the street, trails of aluminum foil all on the side of the trail. See what I'm saying? But like I said, though, nobody know nothing. The military work with these fusion centers to get these dumbasses from the fusion centers to do their dirty work. You know what I'm saying? Based upon your vision, based upon your ears, based upon your frequency. Hell yeah, they will. You'll see it, Tito. Just wait. Just wait. They might not even come out here. You know what I'm saying? They might not even come over here. Just because, just because they might be trying to give me a slick little mental, you know what I'm saying? A little mental, little mind break. You know what I mean? But that don't mean once I leave outside this park and start walking back and going to the house and shit, they're not gonna crank nothing up. Cause I just seen that little noise campaign by the little motorbike boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? From the facility. You know what I'm saying? From the facility. Yeah, they try to play it out like it's FaceTime so you don't react. Yeah. They trying to give me somewhat of a little break right now though. Cause I'm telling you, they would have already done been pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Like doing all types of shit, going around, creeping around in circles and shit, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So they already know what time it is. I guess they just gonna save the shit for when I get back to the house to explaining this shit to my sister that's involved to see what she's gonna do in the midst of frequency for what they gonna pick up. You see what I'm saying? Cause that's all they gonna be do. All they gonna do is be on standby for the results of what she gonna say and how she gonna come off in this shit. Like I said, I'm already ahead of the game. I'm way too far ahead of the game. I told you I've been going through this shit for too long to not know. Yeah, it's crazy out there in Jersey too. It's real crazy out there in Jersey. Real crazy out there in Jersey, man. thinking I'm gonna go up in there and make that scripted ass, orchestrated ass money, man. You know what I'm saying? Around a bunch of motherfuckers that know what the hell I got going on in my life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to my life and shit. As soon as a nigga got it back, turned the shit all types of you feeling these low vibrational ass motherfuckers doing shit, you know what I'm saying, around you, behind your back, you know what I'm saying, behind your neck, behind your ears and shit. Like I felt the shit, you know, like I could feel the shit. And if I turn around with my elbows out any kind of form of way, just because my mind tells me to do that itself, and I hit one of these niggas and they, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. They shouldn't have been behind me doing what they were doing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna text her too, and I'm gonna tell her she ain't even got to come and get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk back to the house too. I'm gonna text her. She don't not have to come and get me. I'm gonna walk back to the house. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. It's a done deal. It's a done deal, man. We got a smart water here. You know what I'm saying? I be stocking that shit up at Circle K and shit. You know what I mean? Somebody was just over here not too long ago, and they knew I was coming around it. Big, I did say something earlier to myself about once I got this shit, I was gonna come to the park. You know what I'm saying? To test it out, walk over here and shit. So that's all. Somebody came around here and had to let me know that they done came to the spot, knowing that they know I was gonna come here. You know, motherfuckers around here getting their human traffic on, man. Somebody ducked off all the way over there in the cut, doing their little thing. But this how I know it's a program because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting back here and be lying if I'll be sitting back here saying that I ain't never came out here and did no shit. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't know what was going on with me back in like 2014, 15 when I was getting up, you know what I'm saying, doing my little thing and shit, you know, with the chick I was with at the time. Shit, I'll come around a bit, you know what I'm saying, from the time, you know, for the time being and shit, you know, some of these, you know, a couple of these parts and shit real quick. And that's what these motherfuckers out here doing, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying though, I didn't know. But they gonna let these motherfuckers come out here and do their little thing, you know what I'm saying, before they decide to hit the switch and wake these motherfuckers up to the program. But like I said, I was once hit these parks up and all this shit too, you know. So I ain't gonna sit back here and act like a nigga, you know, wasn't doing it my goddamn stuff for real. But I'm just saying though, like the sheriff and the police be coming out and they'll circle around, you know what I'm saying, come around the bit. You see how they post up, but they won't go all the way in the back. You know what I'm saying? Somebody walking around a bit right now. Yeah, nah. Been a good little minute, but got somebody just now showing up, walking down there right now. Took a good little minute. Took a good little minute for somebody to show. Before somebody showed up. Before somebody showed up. You know what I'm saying? You know we all done did it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Lauren? We all done did it. We all done did it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying they letting them have their time. You know, before they wake their ass up. You see what I'm saying? Before it's all a matter of time. Cause you know what I'm saying. We was all once low vibrational too. Like I said, before they woke us up and started, you know what I'm saying, raising our vibrations and shit. So you know, like real shit. They just letting them goddamn get that shit in for for the time so being, so they can sit back here and use that as a damn reflection 10, 15 years from now. You know, once upon a time, I used to go to the park and all that sounded just like, you know what I'm saying, me right now and shit. See what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is. Motherfucker right here hitting though, I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker smoking like a bitch. Smoke this or be up in some scripted ass low vibrational shit, making some little goddamn chump chain, can't even buy your ass a damn number one off of them. You know what I'm saying? The average damn menu at a restaurant? Man, please, man. You see what I'm saying? Man, please. You got me fucked up. Like I said, that's some sped shit for real, for real. That's some sped shit for real, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it. And it seemed to me, since I've been back, that's all they've been doing anyway, besides Food Depot, besides the retail store. So it ain't gonna be nothing but like 2 to 3 days on the schedule, you know what I'm saying? And, that's it. You know what I mean? That's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be. Um, what it is. White cherry gelato. It's a slugger pre roll. That's a hybrid right there too. Yeah, white cherry gelato hybrid. Had one person on foot though. Ain't no cars came around the circle yet. They ain't drive around. You got some cars around a bit chilling, posted up. But ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, drove around the shit yet to indicate, you know what I'm saying, doing little, little silly ass shit. You know how they do. And you expect the shit to already be done already, you know what I'm saying? It's the weekend and shit. So it's like, yeah, that's all we could do. That's all we could do. And my sister know that I got this shit coming through, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit came through the mail and shit. So she was like, okay now and all that. I mean, shit, whatever, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know. Ben had this shit going down like that. That ain't nothing new. Been doing that shit. Been doing that shit. My mom knew I was doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't nothing. Everybody know that. Everybody know. But I wasn't the type of nigga that, you know what I'm saying, was sitting back here in the midst of what I was on, trying to push and promote shit to fuck up the community. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be on that type of shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Can you see what they got going on? You see what they got going on. But you got the other motherfuckers out here that's selling shit and they fucking shit up and doing all types of shit. They always act like we they always act like we doing stuff brand new. Mm-hmm. My phone's starting to go down now. Starting to go down. 7 people up in here, man. I'm missing 2 lights, man. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, 7 people up in here. Ain't nobody liking them. So somebody finally leaving about this thing. One person finally leaving. Time is 9:39. The guy that was Joe Walker, he had like a little green little vape. So I don't know where he went. He went somewhere. He probably somewhere over here on the dock. He's somewhere close. You know, I know he's somewhere close. Like I said, it is what it is, oh y'all. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do what I had to do just then on that one. I had to. I had to. Cause it wasn't about trying to really get that stuff down pat to learn it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really about it because like I'm looking at the restaurant as a whole. Like I said, the food is just the taste of the food is just it just I come flavor, just you know what I'm saying? They gotta have like some flavor though, for real, for real. And we talking about burgers and all types of shit. Shit ain't really got no shit ain't really hitting shit really ain't hitting on that, man. The food just uh-uh. You know what I'm saying? Like terrible. Like motherfuckers lining up by the boatload, looking laboratory like created to eat that shit. No wonder why. No wonder why. And they brung it to the right community. One location at a Columbus. One cookout in the city. You hear the noise campaign in the background too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to burn rubber to indicate, you know what I'm saying, the location and shit on the ground. I told y'all about that burning rubber shit with the rumming up engine shit. I told y'all about that. Motherfuckers ain't on foot walking around, you color coding, some dealing with some colors or some shit, noise making or whatever. Like I said, I proved my point, man. It just, yeah, I know it it seemed like some elementary school shit because that's what it is. But it's like I said, to get you to commit a crime and get you to commit suicide, you know. And what other way is it to try to mess with any person on this earth, mind in a playful, negative, aggravating, point of way, like point of view. Which other way? How else you gonna do it? How's I mean, what you talking about? Like how I'm sitting here right now, right? You had the sucker back there that was just honking the horn in the park. I mean, sucker with the darn vape, walking, indicating with a green light with the vape shining. Is even if you commit suicide, even if I don't condone motherfuckers committing suicide, but I will say this though, when you think about it though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about religious beliefs either, but at the same time, I will say this, you know, if you don't have any kids, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have any kids, You see what I'm saying? And you was to sit back here, and a person was to, you know what I'm saying, to sit back here and want to make that move, and they don't have nothing to leave. They don't have nothing to leave behind. It. They feel like they don't have nothing to leave behind. That's on them. That's on them. They can do what they want to do. I'm not telling them to commit suicide. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? But me, like I said, I don't have no kids. I'm not pushing and promoting that, even though I know they want me to do that shit so bad every second to a minute. Just right now, they want me to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Then they got bozos, you know what I'm saying, walking around on foot and all types of shit, posted up in vehicles and all types of shit to be witnesses up close, from afar, from a distance. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, man. I wasn't born yesterday in this fuck ass program. Where the lights at, man? If you're not gonna light, just leave. If you're not gonna light, just leave. For real. This page is not for you. What I'm speaking on is not for you. It's not made for you. That's the only thing I got to say. If you don't, if you don't have no kids, that's on you. You have kids. You witness this program for what it is. You see how fucked up the world is. You know you got something to live for. You'll hate to hurt them. Don't do it. You'll hate to hurt them. That's the only thing you got. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you got to the world. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. But they know what they did to me since birth. And like I said, they know the reason why I'm here. And all these interviews and all that. Why are you here? You know, can you give me a rundown? Can you let me know why you here? The fuck out of here, nigga. No matter what the fuck I say, y'all clowns already know anyway. No matter what I say, y'all clowns already know anyway. So it don't matter. Y'all feel me? Feel me on that? For real. It's facts. I be sitting back here explaining that shit too. Yeah, my grandfather, he started a limousine company and he had his own limousine company and whatever. He said, why you want the job questions? That's what I'm saying. Why you want the job questions? That's what I'm saying. Why you want the job questions? Shit's crazy, man. I want the job questions. Why you need to know personally about why somebody's here? That just answers the program. You know what I'm saying? That answers that's a self-explanation. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory to the program. My frequency too high. I can't work it out. Know what I'm saying? My frequency too high to the point that I'm already you already know what's going. You already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Any whispering, bickering, loud noise making, anything, you already know. And you know why they're there. You know what they're gonna do, and that's what's up. I never could be in that low vibe shit. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know what they gonna do. Y'all know what they gonna do. The frequency was so goddamn low, plus the food, that shit ran me the fuck up out of there. That shit ran me the fuck up out of there. That's what I'm saying. Light the fuck up, suckers. Got 5 likes, man. Y'all hear the noise campaign, all that shit in the background. Y'all sit back here tune. I guess y'all like the light view and all that shit. Looking at my shiny ass forehead, right? You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody sitting back here ain't nobody like it. Like the voice. Like the frequency tone of the voice, right? But ain't nobody like it. Blow the motherfucking engine, dog. Blow it. It ain't worth the shit anyway. Blow it. I dare him to. Shit ain't bad in the motherfucker, boy. We can't see him at the job. We can't bombard him and work his ass on the grill. We can't work his ass on the grill tonight. We can't script and run our script that our handler sent us. Yeah, I know. Suckers. Dun, 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 See, fuck ass gang stalker. You see me? Wilding, right? What y'all gonna do about it? Vandalize? Motherfuckers. So what I'm saying, that's all they do. Monitor, 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 monitor. Monitor, monitor, imitate, 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 monitor, monitor, monitor. That's all they got to do. Talking about they just trying to have a peace of mind and trying to chill and all that shit too. Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas over here monitoring y'all. See what I'm saying? Blow the motherfucking shit. Oh, he about to blow. He about to blow it. He trying to blow it. You nigga trying to blow this shit, man. You nigga trying to blow this shit. I ain't even leave outside the park yet, man. That's on the main road. See what I'm saying? They just not getting started. They just not getting started. You already know y'all know the deal. They indicating that a nigga just left the job. You know what I'm saying? They can't harass me and know every cent of a dime that I got in my pocket due to these orchestrated, scripted ad jobs for what they all know. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Because they would send a coworker, try to bait you in, try to goddamn get up with you to hang out with you, try to get you to buy a bottle, buy guards, buy what? The Swisher Leafs, you know what I'm saying? The backwood type shits and all that, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, the shit played out. It's played out. It's played out. Save it for a sucker. Save it for a sucker. I'm not that, you know what I'm saying? You hear that nigga rubbing up the engine? That's a sucker. Save it for him. Save it for him. That way I ain't liking up. Because y'all know it's the truth. That way y'all not liking up. Because y'all know it's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth, right? Y'all said what? Y'all gonna do what? Will y'all see who? Oh yeah, that's right. And what else? What y'all gang stalkers say y'all gonna do what? To the community? Man, y'all got the shit fucked up. Y'all got it all fucked up. Y'all got it all fucked up. And what made y'all thought what? Because of who? A motherfucker in a uniform? With some tags? Fuck all them motherfuckers. I'll fuck the motherfuckers up. And they know that shit too. I'll fuck each and every one of them motherfuckers up. Every single one of them motherfuckers. Every single one of them. Uh-huh. Turn the lights back on. Yeah, they're gonna creep out. You know what I'm saying? Hit the lights. Hit the lights. I'm gonna have the lights off and shit. Somebody trying to goddamn act like y'all somebody trying to give somebody a work and living opportunity, but y'all somebody trying to use military and psychological CIA tactics, DARPA tactics, and all these little tactics. You know what I'm saying? To try to get somebody to go to jail, commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? By messing with their mental mind state. That shit is insane, man. They got these motherfuckers already dead that's pursuing and doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Got the motherfuckers already dead that's participating. That's dead. They dead. No matter if they living on their own, no matter who the fuck they living with, they dead. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's scared, man. I told you, man, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, walking around 3 or 4 laps around Buena Vista Road, Forest Road and shit, man. Ain't nobody scared of nothing. Ain't nobody ain't scared of shit. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. You know what I'm saying? Who's scared of what? Fuck out of here, man. Walking from the job, hours away to the house, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. Tired of this shit. Flip flop my goddamn schedule got me walking around. Transportation, all discombobulated. All discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? See what time it is. 2 hours in on it live. 10 o'clock. Real shit. I'm about to record till they got that bit die out though, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the live. Literally. I be saying that every other time, but I be cutting that shit short, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and record. I'm gonna record, you know what I'm saying, until I can't, you know what I'm saying, record no more in the midst of it being the weekend and gangstalking weekend, holiday form. I'm gonna get motherfuckers to like up due to this evidence somehow. Somehow they I be going in on everybody, huh? I know you do. I know you do. I mean, like I said, I still got the smart shit, you know what I'm saying? I still got the smart shit, the shit smart shit, whatever. To hold me down anyway, you know what I'm saying, until I got down and get something up. But I'm just saying, it's not like no income, ain't no money coming through. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got my feet to got there and use, as long as I got transportation to get to the motherfucker, I can still make it back to the house and walk back. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna act like that. We're not gonna act like that. But I had to leave that motherfucker though, man. I had to leave that motherfucker for real. Had to. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with that shit for real, man. Had to get the fuck up out of there, man. It's like the motherfuckers up in there serving. It's like the motherfucker up in there serving homeless entrees for real up in that bitch, man. For real, that shit is crazy. You could get better shit. A hole in the wall, goddamn little spot. You know what I'm saying? Or feeding the valley shit for real. In the midst of what they got going on, shit crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on, man. Let me go ahead. Let me, okay, here we go, right here. Let me see. I was trying to do a little poll real quick. But hold on, let me go ahead and text over real quick. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna do this like this. Let's see. I just went ahead and let her know I'm walking back. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what we're gonna run into until my phone died. Appreciate it, Lauren. That's what I'm saying. For real. I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie. You see the pain and the struggle and shit that a nigga done went through. You know what I'm saying? Going to North Carolina, what the fuck I had to go through in the midst of trying to help my mom out. You know what I'm saying? Do the filing for bankruptcy and being homeless and shit. That shit wasn't no joke. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't no joke, bro. And to have my head on, on clear in the midst of, I'm telling you, like, boy, I ain't even gonna lie. There's so much shit I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? At the time being, you just say effort. You know what I'm saying? And call it quits. But I can't fail my mom in the midst of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already sad enough that she's witnessing this shit and she's trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And try to literally come to her senses, like, what the hell could be the cause of this shit? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? What's the reason for this shit? Not knowing that her family members have lied to her the whole damn time and told her a bogus ass lie in the midst of bringing me here for a damn frequency, damn experiment. You know what I'm saying? I had to wake up to this shit in my 20s. I had to wake up to this shit in my mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? In my mid-20s. I wasn't studying that. She ain't even, she got my message, but she ain't even text me back, though. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. You know, I'm pretty sure she already know anyway. Had nothing but noise campaign going on in the background. Had nothing but a noise campaign going on in the background. Like I said, what's gonna happen in the midst of this shit? I don't know. But it is what the fuck it is. I ain't gonna sit back here and lose no sleep. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated on stuff though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna record till I can't record no more, so we're gonna see how much noise campaign that we get. So P game. P game, I got the volume down low. So if you can hear me real good and clear. So when this live is replayed, it'll sound real good. Yeah, I turn the volume up. But my voice going into the traffic, you know what I'm saying? So go little Jeep or go little Jeep right there. Synchronizing of a gold little Jeep. We're gonna see what we're gonna come across, y'all. Back on the main motherfucking road now. I'm about to go ahead and walk this bitch on out. We're gonna See how many indications can we catch for the phone, for Skynet, crash the battery, you know what I'm saying, and kill the phone. And no, I'm not no quitter, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no natural born quitter. I just don't tolerate fakeness, you know what I'm saying? And everything dealing with nowadays that been going on for the longest, just a lot of fake shit. And I can't do it. I just can't do it. So, man, know what I'm saying, Lauren? Hell nah, never that. We ain't gonna lose that shit. That's why I say that shit. We ain't gonna lose it. None of us. You better not. That shit will kill your ass, you know what I'm saying? For real. I ain't letting this shit. I be falling asleep right in front of you motherfuckers. They be talking to me, I be falling asleep. Literally. Flat out in front of they motherfucking asses. Not hearing the goddamn thing. I swear I do. Don't even give a shit. I'm gonna get my goddamn sleep. And right when I get to the house, I'm gonna crash out. Knowing that I bucked and I just quit on their ass, but I'm still gonna crash the fuck out because I don't care. I just don't care. They could have came off way better than they did anyway around that motherfucker. But that shit was shitty. That shit was shitty as hell. At least if the food would have been tasting good, worth the discount, worth the quality of, which the drinks taste better than the fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Which the drinks taste better than the fucking food at cookout. So that's the reason why all the motherfuckers had the drinks. That's why when y'all watch this live, y'all see that family that pulled up in them 2 SUVs that hopped out with them with drinks in their hand, and I said, that's it? That's all? That's it? Y'all gonna know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, they already knew the food ain't worth the shit there. The food ain't worth the shit there. Just like the kitchen. The kitchen ain't worth the shit. And the agents that they got working for the motherfucker ain't worth the shit either. So they got the police over here posted up for my arrival. Suckers, see them? With the lights on. As a matter of fact, I know they've been hearing all the engines rumbling up anyway, so that's only because of me anyway. So that's a prime example right there for the new viewers, but for the viewers in general. Y'all heard all the engines rumbling up when I was up in that part doing all that smoking and shit. You know, y'all heard that shit. So you mean to tell me ain't nobody go 0 to 60 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone around this bitch? But he over here posted up in the midst of me. See what I'm saying? Oh, because he's trying to make sure the scene's safe. He's trying to make sure the whole scenery is safe due to his walkie-talkie. So, you know, stupid motherfuckers. I guess I'm gonna keep this motherfucker on record. Thank you, police officer, for the evidence. I told you, Burger King cups everywhere thrown around. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be nothing but indications till this bit die out. Y'all can believe that. But it is what it is, though. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna follow you to jail. Ain't nobody gonna follow you. Ain't nobody gonna follow you to jail. Ain't nobody gonna follow you to prison. Ain't nobody gonna follow you to death. Ain't nobody gonna follow you to death. And that's what this program consists of. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but they want to imitate. So imitate the death. You know what I'm saying? Imitate going to jail. Imitate going to prison. Ain't nobody doing that shit. So what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing that shit. Because they love the program. They love the program. They love to be told what to do when I come around. You know what I'm saying? Look at what I do. I just buck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they dim the lights when see how they dim the lights when I walk up? Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that, right? You seen that, right? Who just seen this shit? Then when I had jumped in that area, they just dimmed the lights and cut the lights off and shit. And I know those ain't no LED lights. Just remember what I'm saying. Back headlight missing on that brand new car. Back headlight missing. When I rewind that bit back, on the live, I want anybody to sit back here and point this shit out for what y'all recognize on this bitch. Y'all point the lies of what I'm saying out to me in the comments after this live and point the truth. Oh, no. Y'all ain't got to point the truth, you heard? Because I already know about the fucking truth. You ain't got to point shit. What I got? You follow police, SUV little agent over there. I guess living over there, right? Well, you follow police officer. Wow. You know what I'm saying? They might well go ahead and get all the orchestration out the goddamn way. Cause like I said, they trying to get a nigga to goddamn break the barrier. They trying to get me to break the barrier so fucking bad, man. I guess these lights just go out. These lights just go out like that and they just stay out. Or they just go back on or some shit. I don't know. Probably body sensor. Most likely they just body sensor lights. They just going off your frequency and shit. Body sensor lights and shit. That's all. That's cool though. That's cool. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see that? Y'all see that, right? I know what I'm saying. That's why I said I ain't even saying nothing. I'm just sitting back here letting the camera roll and shit. Just see what y'all, just see if y'all just, notice and spot the tactics out and shit. Speeding like a fool. And this is these cars are going the right mile per hour up and down this bitch. But these other cars that y'all just seen on this side, just nah. Motherfuckers going at least about 50 something, 60 mile per hour and shit. Way too fast. Let's see. Let's do a speed test on this motherfucker. They kind of mashing the gas a little bit. Kind of mashing the gas a little bit. Not that much of an indication. You know what I'm saying? Not that much of an indication on the pedal. Not that much of an indication on the pedal. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let's see if I can have my goddamn record, so I can't motherfucking record no goddamn more. That's just the way it is. Now, y'all see how I stay the fuck out the way now. Back in the day, I used to always go to the clubs and all that shit, the bars and all that. I don't even do all this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even try to work within the orchestrated or the grind just to be fucked with behind the food or the clubs and the bars and shit in the midst of the enjoyment. I'm tired of that. Motherfuckers don't want to respect the nigga. They got, hell yeah, them niggas are going at least about 70 mile per hour. They were going at least about 70 mile per hour just then though, for real. At least about 70. Yep. Yeah, what it is, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Here we go with the orchestrated scripted rain. Now it's raining now. Here go the rain coming and shit. But I'm over here right at the damn, we're coming up to the gas station. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Them motherfuckers don't do nothing but just make noise. The motherfuckers ain't even got no speed, man. They ain't nothing but some noise makers. The motherfuckers ain't got no speed. Nothing. Now, you heard all that goddamn noise, but you ain't see no speed, though. Know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers don't do nothing but make a lot of damn noise. A lot of fucking noise. Noise makers. They all bark, no bite. All bark, no bite, little vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I want to see speed, though. What about y'all? What about y'all? How many of my viewers want to see speed, though? You know what I'm saying? Tell them niggas we want to see speed, you know what I'm saying? Less noise, nigga, we want to see speed, my nigga. The CIA. Y'all niggas down with it, I know. I know. I want to see speed, man. I don't want to hear no motherfucking noise, man. Know what I'm saying? I want to see that shit get 0 to 60 in less than goddamn 20 seconds. I want to see that shit go from 0 to 60 in less than goddamn 20 seconds. I know they hear me over there. I want to see that shit go from 0 to 60 in less than 20 seconds. I bet you the motherfuckers can't do that shit because the motherfuckers ain't that. Even the natural stocks could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even the natural stocks could do that. The basics. Let's see it. Like I said, prove my point. Prove my point, shall we? I don't care about the noise making, man. And the gaslighting with the CIA talking, all that shit them clowns talking about back there. I want to see the speed, man. What is loud cars are mainly known for besides it being loud, though? What do y'all see on Too Fast and Furious? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all see when it comes to loud cars? What do? They get up, right? For the ones that y'all normally naturally see, used to see them, right? The motherfuckers were loud and they get up. That nigga made all that noise with that motherfucking car and that nigga ain't get up. I want to see the motherfuckers get up. I want to see them get up. I don't want to hear the motherfucking noise. I want to see them bitches get up. I'm not amazed off the noise and shit. I want to see them motherfuckers. I want to see them motherfuckers when it come to the police. When it come to the police and all that and getting the fuck out and dodge. I want to see them motherfuckers be able to scatter. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said give me that proof of that evidence. So show me what you're spending your weekend on. Show me what you're spending that money that you're making on. You know what I'm saying? That hard work money. Right? That's what we working hard for. To come around little Davy boy and play frequency mind games and shit. Once we get paid, once that check hit. Get drunk, get high. Find out what David had on foot. And do little psychological tactics. Ain't that right? But ain't nobody shut me the fuck up yet, though. See what I'm saying? Because I'm speaking facts, right? Because I'm speaking facts. We can't get them on the job. So we got to get them with the vehicles out in the streets making noise. See what I'm saying? We can't touch him because we know he'll kill us. We can't touch him because we know he'll kill us. We know he ain't a sucker. So all we can do is just harass him and make noise and shit. Y'all better like up, man, for the ones that ain't like up. Because this life is staying up. You can believe that. Like I said, we going down in history with this one. We going to let them put on. Show them how I'm causing money to come out of their checks to make them have to act out before their free will in the midst of me. I like them examples. I love it. Like I said, they can meet me at the Circle K too, like they did the last time when I was walking from the medical center. They could bust that move too, and let's see if they're gonna do that before the phone died. You know what I'm saying? They better synchronize with me right there, just like they did last time off of Reach Road. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them motherfuckers get up too. I don't want to just hear the car and shit. I want to see them niggas get up. I want to see them niggas get up. I'm telling you, all the Dodge Chargers that I seen around this bitch, the motherfuckers is all basics. None of the motherfuckers been getting. I could buy a Honda Accord 95 EX. You know what I'm saying? Put my little computer chip up in that thing or just leave it the way it is. And I'll still, you know what I'm saying, outdo. You know what I'm saying? Clutch too, 5-speed. And I'll still outdo these motherfuckers, these damn Dodge Chargers. You know what I'm saying? 5-speed clutch, Honda Accord 95 EX. Like I said, let's put money down on it. And like I said, these motherfuckers sitting around here, you think they know about these cars and all this shit. These motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about for real. Like for real. I sit back here and snatch a damn Honda off the lot and still outdo these motherfuckers. And like I said, let's debate on it. Let's debate on it. Told you all these cars around this bitch that's supposed to be fast, they just all loud. 5% of them are fast in the midst of the loudness, but the majority of them are just all loud. And if I'm just recording live and I just got my phone out, y'all gonna hear the shit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm recording, y'all gonna hear the fucking noise being made and shit. You know what I'm saying? And no, it's not no celebrity status type shit with the noise being made. It's an experimental type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. What happened to the rain? The rain stopped. And it made it rain for about 5 minutes. Made it drizzle and shit. Activated heart for a little second. Not even took the shit away. What happened? Lie one. This is gonna be one of the lies that's gonna go down in history due to noise campaign. So let me remind y'all, 2 hours and 33 minutes in. This is a majority of a noise campaign. Not even a color coding live. This is a noise campaign live right here. This is a demonstration of that. So oh boy. And you know what's so fucked up too? They thinking that they got it so down packed that your voice is still not gonna be heard, that the video is still not gonna get out there because of the fact that the Air Force is behind the satellites that control, you know what I'm saying, the database behind the phones and the laptops. But like I said, they don't want to speak on that though. That's the reason why they do what they do. We could keep a subscribe count at a standstill. We could keep his views at a standstill. How the fuck I got 200 some views in a day worth, 2 days worth, 3 days worth, and all that. So what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers got their lights on and shit, neighborhood watch mode. All this shit ain't number neighborhood watch mode right here. All the lights that y'all see that's on. You motherfuckers on some neighborhood watch like a bitch. Son of a bitch. There's a bad ass chick I seen. You know what I'm saying? At that house right there, I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? She up in there playing hide and go seek. They're playing hide and go seek and shit. Scared to come out. Shit crazy, man. That's the mental mind part of this game. Motherfuckers don't know what they want to do when they get that alert when you come around. See you, be seen, be shown. Got these motherfuckers hating themselves. Why did I even do that? Got them second guessing. But it's all good though. No matter what happens from here on out, like I said, y'all see how I'm winning. Y'all see that the shit I'm saying that y'all see the shit being redeemed before your eyes. So, you know, in the midst of this live. See, I know I'm not lying. Shit, 2012 is like the switch. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers over here hit their jig. Listen what I'm saying? Look, y'all see what time it is, man. Y'all see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch, man. Neighborhood watch. That's the stereotype. That's why a nigga can't work. But if I show this shit to my family members, though, they're going to think a nigga just sitting back here just goddamn So forth, so forth. But you got to use that shit to set an example. And I'm glad they just proved my point in the midst of that alert that they get in the non-ownership that they don't own for what they all partaking in. Everybody got their lights on and shit. Like I said, everybody, all these motherfucking houses lit up like a fucking Christmas tree in the inside. Cause they know I'm around this bitch. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Every single fucking light. Every single fucking light. Every light. Living room, bedroom. Motherfuckers getting that alert on their phones right now. But oh, he's lying. 8 people viewing. Still at 5 likes. Y'all see the damn saying shit going on. Ain't nobody liking. Cause they expect me to still stay at that little shitty ass job and make that little weak ass chump change money and just to be somewhere to say I got a job, right? That's why they not liking. That's why they not liking. That's why they not liking. I know. See what I'm saying? They hitting the switch. They were hitting the switch from the inside of the house, trying to be funny, playing, security, neighborhood watch. You know what I mean? You should, you know what's up, Lauren. So that's more proof to the pudding. $1 trillion investment. I ain't got no reason to lie. $1 trillion investment, man. We don't kill ourselves, we record. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't commit suicide, we record it. So we record the problem. We record the problem. You know what I mean? We record the problem. That's all. Sad part about it is I used to call my homeboy. If I ain't speak about it before, the dude I knew back in elementary school, he used to stay in the neighborhood. I used to come through there all the time and spend the night and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, due to the program, they done turned this motherfucker out. Fucked everybody's heads up and infiltrated these communities and moved these motherfuckers in by, like I said, gaslighting and tarnishing your image by sending these alerts and these messages to their phones to make you like the bad person and got them doing what they doing now in the sake of you and shit. So what I'm saying? Just fucking your goddamn image up. And they want you to make money in the midst of that shit to spend it when you go on places that people looking at you all crazy and shit. You just trying to enjoy yourself and people looking at you crazy. I guarantee you they probably headed down there to that Circle K. They're leaving right now. Redirect that ass right down here to Reach Road or Circle K or whatever. I want to see. They about to head right back to one of these main streets and I'm about to catch their ass too. Instead of doing that neighborhood watch shit, I'll be goddamn not doing the shit now, but I'll be learning something from what I'm doing. And I'll be walking around, you know what I'm saying, doing some cardio and shit. But instead, these motherfuckers don't know nothing about this shit. They just know about them alerts, what they told to do on their phones to do them alerts. So what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, all the lights are glistening. I guarantee you, none of these motherfuckers, not damn one of them, tomorrow when it's feeling good, or the next time it feels good, will come out and walk around the neighborhood. They ain't gonna do it. I had to cancel my food after some dude kept on laughing and smiling at me. Damn. Army veteran tag on the back of that car right there. Like I said, you see how they spend their weekend. They over there posted up at the joint gas station side by side. Come check out our rides. or we're gonna come check you out. You ain't gotta come check us out. We'll come check you out. They do lame shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I be going to the grocery store, man. The cashiers be eating chips and shit by the register. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. Low vibrational stuff, man, period. That's all. I mean, people could consider it to get you mad. But now, I mean, when you think about it, just in general, it's just low vibration. It's not going to make nothing no better. When I'm dead, it's not going to make nothing no better. What sense is it going to make? To get the shot the way since a nigga alive? To prove that person's point? When that person dead, this shit going to be 100 times worse than what it is. Shit going to be 100 times worse than what it is. And I walked this thing yesterday too, you know what I'm saying, when I got off of work. So then my second time walking July, how I'm walking right now. Yeah, I be seeing me when I be going live, I be driving down this area. This is Reach Road right here. Well, my homeboy lived further up, back down that way when I was chilling in the front yard and staying at his house for one little point before I moved and went to North Carolina. Oh, boy. I done buck, boy, cause that shit done suck. I ain't even gonna lie, I done buck cause that shit done suck. Shit suck bad, man. I told old girl, I said, damn, I said, why is it that when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, these jobs dealing with food and shit, that you gotta be on the clock even though you work there to get the damn food. I come in, you know what I'm saying, to work, and I'm asking to get my free meal automatically right now, so I ain't gotta worry about, you know, trying to get it when I leave. I could just eat it and get it right now. Act like she couldn't even really do it. But motherfuckers back there with 50 million cups, stacked up, all types of bags of food, back there on the table and shit. But I mean, come on now, man. That's what I be saying. Somebody want to come out the house now. As I done passed by. Now they want to come out the house. Look at the sheriff over the creeping. Sheriff over there creeping and shit. I got you. Got your ass on camera. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking clowns are mad. And y'all got all these motherfuckers in these houses participating in this program and going along this program, and then y'all synchronizing. And motherfuckers don't want to admit it. Thinking somebody's losing it, thinking somebody going crazy. Like I said, shit, man, please. Please, man. I'll be damned if I make this shit up. I want to even still have my videos up and all that shit if I was making shit up anyway. I want to still have all my fucking goddamn content up if I was making the shit up if I didn't believe what the fuck I was saying. And I didn't have no goddamn proof. Fuck you dumb fucking retards. Fucking pathetic for real. I went and still had these videos up from the first introduction all the way to now, 500 and some fucking videos. If I didn't have all the proof and legit evidence to back my claims, I can't help it. I can't help it that these motherfuckers have made oaths to put their voice forward to say that I'm lying. I can't help that. But I can show y'all everything like I've been doing from the articles and in the shit in the streets. And that's it. Over here talking about some. I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? Up on the grill. Doom, 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 doom. That's all I hear in my head. You know what I'm saying? Doom, 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 doom. I'm over here just going in. And before you know it, little sped ass manager, little sped little dude with the patches in his head, little manager dude. David, you could go at 10. I'm like, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? The motherfuckers done put a Captain D's ride. A Captain D's motherfucking ride with a boulder brick on my goddamn finances to put that shit at the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of the sea to sink it in the midst of this program. And got motherfuckers fully participating. Like that lady right there, how she just looked me in my eyes and shit before she turned. Because she know what time it is. She just looked me dead in my goddamn eyes and shit. She know what time it is. That shit is fucking insane. This shit is fucking insane, man. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is insane. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck I got going on. I got my head bobbing and shit. He looking like, damn, what the fuck that nigga got going on? He feeling something. Then the manager comes just on some slow ass shit out the blue. Someone said, David, yeah, you could go. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Look at that. I said in my head, dog, I stopped the beat so quick. That doom, that shit stopped quick. I said, I know goddamn well this nigga did not just say what the fuck I thought he just said. Boy, I about to stone cold stun that motherfucker. I was about to stone cold, you know, I got these boots on too, so I was about to stone cold stun that nigga and lay his ass out right around the grease. But I said, nah, let me go ahead and stop, because that's what they want. That's what they want. They want a nigga to jump off where you throw the fries and all that shit, lay that shit down in the grease like it's the top rope, and lay the elbow down and lay the smack down on somebody so they can have evidence and proof to prove their point and it's entitlement for what they doing to you. So I said, fuck it. I ain't gonna do that. He'll get his. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do. You're gone, ho. You're gone, ho. Do. Create another profile. Now you got about 10 of them. Bitch. Ho ass nigga. Like I said, how you like that? Ain't nobody thinking about you. Probably the manager, the co-worker, like I said. On the internet tuned in. That's mad. One of the co-workers that's mad that done peeped the live. I know. Somebody was gonna tune their ass in. It took one of y'all motherfuckers long enough to tune into the live. It took y'all niggas 2 hours. 2 fucking hours? Are you kidding me? It took y'all niggas, see, that's more proof. It took y'all niggas 2 hours to legitimately come into the chat. I haven't addressed one of y'all niggas yet in the chat. And it took for y'all niggas to really come into the chat 2 hours. Like, for real? Y'all handlers got y'all behind today. What is going on? What seems to be going on here? Where are your handlers? Oh, handler, where are you at? Handler, take the shades off, handler. I'm talking to you. Oh, shit. Lord, you know the sucker duck ass motherfuckers got to come in the damn chat to say something. You know they got to voice their opinion to make them feel special because nobody don't listen to them in their everyday lives. So the only way how they can feel special is by tuning and tapping into your live, by trying to get their point across to make them feel like they doing something, but they ain't doing shit. Their existence is wiped. They got to literally like create a new. It's like creating a new internet service provider where you got to create another account where you get wiped, when you get took it out. Literally, and that's what the fuck these motherfuckers doing. They're creating another account. They need another get another internet service provider. Stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't my goddamn fault. Mm-hmm. The gangstalking got going on. Fucking gangstalking got going on real quick. Phone at 38%. Ain't that far from the house. Come and go tactic when I walk up on the scene, right? Okay. Come and go tactic, right? Let's see. Yep. Now I gotta wait for these suckers to call me in the midst of getting that goddamn check because I'm not gonna blow them niggas up in the midst of trying to see when it's gonna touch down. So they got to call my ass in the midst of it being there so I could get it. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of that shit. For real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Now, I can see if it would have been somewhere, you know what I'm saying, direct deposit. I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying, Lauren? I'm glad you've been tuned in. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I was saying that shit too before I went live. I said I hope Lauren could tap in and you tune in and you caught every bit of footage, every bit of proof of footage legitimately just by yourself of what you done seen as legit evidence. Fuck anybody else. Fuck anybody else that disagree. And all that shit from here on out. As long as you seen it, and I know that you seen it, you understand it, you know a nigga ain't bullshit. That's all that motherfucking matters. So all that, oh, he's losing it, he's whatever, man. Nobody ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. And I ain't trying to hear that shit at all. Like I said, I was trying to goddamn help the fuck out. I went up in there, took heat and doing what the fuck, you know, anybody want somebody to do, like anything else. And motherfuckers blew the cover in the midst of playing games, acting goofy. Couldn't sit still, little teenagers running around all over the place, doing stupid ass shit, man. Just sitting around and scratching on his head, ain't washing his hands. Like I said, Dalmatian patches, big patches in his head and shit, missing patches in his head and shit. Like, the fuck? Twilight Zone or some money making. Had to cut that out real quick. Twilight Zone to some money making, man. Had to cut it out. I was like, what the fuck going on in this bitch? In the midst of a nigga making some money. The feeling ain't there. The grind ain't there. The wave ain't there. It's gonna take more than some goddamn Max B come back to bring back the wave in the midst of money making at these goddamn jobs. Why they tell me, oh shit, you know, this and that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. It's gonna take more than Bigger Valley, Max B himself, to make motherfuckers want to get money motivated in the midst of a program to live freedomly and equally amongst everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But shit, the equally don't count because it just segregated opinions. You know what I'm saying? Segregated opinions, man. That's what I'm saying. It's sad, huh? It's sad that this the way it is. And like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen after today. That's how deep the shit is. I don't know. Everybody don't know because they got their porch light on. Everybody got their porch and they living room and they lights on and shit. Like ain't nobody's shit been just lit up before. Niggas got their shit up. I'm talking about lit the fuck up. Cause they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on. It's the end, my friend. I'm not gonna put no fourth effort in some shit. I ain't putting no fourth effort into me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not putting no fourth effort into some shit. I ain't putting no fourth effort into me. You know what I'm saying? Just because a nigga come in to work and say I got a job to work a little bit of hours and I can't afford to pay no bills and shit, that's not enough for me. I gotta be able to, like I said, be able to pay something. I gotta be able to at least afford a fucking hotel. If I can't afford a fucking hotel on a daily basis, even if I'm getting paid under the table with the shift, smart shift shit, think about it. What sense does it make? What sense does it make? You know what I'm saying? What sense does it fucking make? Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. Got me in this goddamn program and shit. Shit's sad. Sad. Shit's sad, boy. For real. I can't, a nigga don't sit back here and cry though. I get mad. I always say it. I always get mad though. I don't never sit back here and cry. No matter how crazy this shit get, I don't cry off this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just get pissed. Man. Cause it's like something so sinister to wake up to not know that that's been going on the whole damn entire time, and just think that it's just something else. You know what I'm saying? When it's a whole nother form to the shit, it'll fuck anybody head up. And now it ain't got nothing to do with no DMT. Cause as many years I done did DMT ain't had no negative effect on my brain as what it could have did for what it did to other motherfuckers that I seen. Like literally, they're gonna want an indicator right there. They're gonna want them. No signal. Where the rest of them at? Cause like I said, this is normally where they be synchronizing. They always come around here around Fairview Baptist Church and be synchronizing, making these little engines run up and all that shit. At least I had one that just did it. See what I'm saying? I said that shit too. So when I get around here, Reach Road and shit, so I was gonna run this shit up and synchronize. Called that shit out. I called that shit out too. But where the rest of them at though? Like I said, they always get right here and they always be synchronizing right here before they get to the light, before they get to the Circle K. Right here. Circle K at the light. Where the fuck are they at? Where are the little gang stalkers? Look. Where the light at? Where the light at? Gone. The light is completely gone. Beyond gone. They shouldn't even be out on the streets with that shit look like that. Go ahead and go home. It ain't worth gang stalking. Go home. It ain't proving no point to me. Motherfuckers cursing already deceived. You know what I'm saying? So like the deceived clothing. That's sad too because my nephew be wearing that shit. Deceived. Motherfuckers deceived for real. They got clothing they ain't deceived. The motherfuckers out here deceived, and my little nephew be wearing that shit. Niggas don't even know what the fuck, or do they know the terminology of the shit? They just know they living a deceived life. They living a deceived life. Damn. Niggas out here wearing deceived clothes and living a deceived life. That shit insane, dog. For real, that shit ain't cool. Niggas out here living a lie. Niggas don't even know the terminology of the shit. Uh-oh, where the engines at? They at Circle K, where they at? Y'all hear it. I told y'all I'm coming up to the light. Where they at? It's Saturday. Where are the games? Where are the games that they like to play? Where are the games at? Where they at? Phone at 33%. I'm gonna leave this bitch on to it die out. I told y'all I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Just shows how much money's invested in the fucking with me. All we're gonna do is just have our gas tank pumped up and full, and we're gonna fuck with his ass. We're gonna fuck with his ass. Got the Circle K right on her. Circle K right there. They might try to wait till they get around the Floyd Road like they normally do. Ain't no telling, like I said, that's what they be doing though. That's what they be doing. It's funny because when I be amped up and shit, I ain't feeling no pain in my feet. I was feeling pain like a bitch earlier, but I'm walking like a motherfucker. Like I see how long I've been walking, man. I'm 3 hours in, you see what I'm saying? I've been walking like a bitch in these boots. I don't even feel no fucking pain. A nigga amped up. Smoked that little bleezy at the park. It's probably gonna take about 2 days for this shit to load up. Like I said, it is what it is. One of my longest lives yet. What's going on? What seems to be the hunking for? What seems to be the hunking for, my guy? In the midst of my arrival. For y'all beginners. What seems to be it? Is that an indication? Is that supposed to be an indication? Y'all see how close the Circle K is from the walking distance to my house? And can you believe that they don't even give me this on location like that? But they give me the one out Miller Road so they know I'm walking back, so they can give all the tactics to me. They can have all the tactics orchestrated up. Do the Miller Road location. And this is Macon Road right here, and I could be walking to this one, like to and from and shit. That just goes to show. This one right here and the other one off of Forest Road that y'all about to see by me keeping this shit up in my battery, you know what I'm saying, let's stay up. Y'all gonna see how close of a distance it is, but due to me walking, it's all about that script. It's all about that script. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give y'all you heard that, huh? I'm gonna give you the rundown. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati pulling up. Shit, my nephew gonna be the last one left besides my sister. Somebody can make this little going for these little gigs right now, dealing with this low vibrational shit till I get until I somewhat get somewhere back on my feet with some shit though, right? If I want to. In the midst of the game. If really, basically, if you really want to consider if I want to play the game. If I don't want to play the game no more, I can sit back here and be unemployed. If I want to play the game, I can fill out an application. Just plain and simple. Long story short, that's just the basics. So if I want to play the game, fill this shit out, They'll get me in the door, go through what they tell you to do, all that shit, just to pay it back. Just to pay it back. Just to pay it back. Like I said, I could have got a ride, but due to all the shit I'm going through and all that, I'd rather walk anyway, because it ain't gonna make it no better. But to deal with it from my sister or close in the car, other than me walking and having to deal with it with all these motherfuckers that you see passing by that plays a role in the shit, ain't gonna matter. So that's that. That's that. You know what I'm saying? I told you I done had my time. I done had my time, man. Worked enough for gigs and had my time. Oh God. I done had my time. Nobody else how the fucking came. That's how it came and went now. This shit is done. Shit is fucking damn done. Shit is fucking done. Fuck it. I just can't believe the damn shit, man. Fuck. I mean, damn, out of everything though, for real. Out of every motherfucking thing though, for real. You motherfuckers had to make me out to be the main character in the midst of this fucking game. Damn. Hey, shout out to all y'all viewers that's tuning in, you know what I'm saying? That been tuned in and shit. I don't know who's gonna sit here all through the damn whole 3 hours to watch this shit back, but shit is what it is. So. Motherfuckers over here making noises in their backyard and shit. Shit crazy. Yeah, it is. You see it, Laura. You see what time it is. And this is all off the fact that the game is see-through, it's readable, it's self-explanatory. and I know how it goes. And I'm not a willing participant. I'm not a willing participant to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could care less for it. But this is not what I thought life was about, though. And this is not what anybody thinks is really about, for real, for real. I'm at 30% left on my phone. It's still doing good though. For how long I've been recording, you know what I'm saying? Doing real good, real good. Yeah, I'm at 30%, like I said, 29% now. The closer I get to the house, the lower this shit going down. There we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, and the exit right there, synchronizing. Perfect. Perfect. And they knew too. Somebody just they just moved up in that too, I think. So yeah. Perfect synchronization right there. Yeah, I don't want to play the game, man. I'm just saying, I don't want to play the game no more. So I said, I'm out of here. Sign that contract. You sign that contract. You're willing to participate to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You sign that contract. You're a willing participant to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You go against that contract. Now the game is dead in the sense. It ain't completely over. It ain't completely over. It just died down. It dies down in a sense, but it ain't completely over. But now, in the midst of that move right there with that job, somebody got to come and go sooner or later. Somebody got to leave and come and go from one of your places or something. You know how it go. Somebody got to sacrifice something. I mean, what I'm saying is that's the example you're gonna set to me being new. Have me come up in there and then like really just send me home like another hour within me being there. So not only is you cutting my hours back by an hour or 2 hours, you basically let me know that I'm wasting my time, period, anyway, for what I already know, for coming up here to consider shit a job. So what I'm saying, you're wasting my time to make me think that I'm making money and this shit is looking at it as a job altogether. Just to put me down on some shit that had me come up in and to send me home an hour later. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Just wasting my time and shit. But then, another thing I ain't speak on though, that I ain't speak on at the beginning, I don't know if my camera caught it, So if you watch the beginning though, if I had my phone aimed at toward the register way, it was like a couple of employees that came from the back, pointing, indicating and shit. Just letting it blatantly be shown, since I'm there and I work there. So they just pointing and shit in the midst of me and all that. But like I said, what I got to do with anything to have all this pointing going on toward me, and all I'm doing is just working the grill. I'm not working 3 or 4 positions around the store, so what the fuck y'all pointing at me? What the fuck? Niggas come from the back drinking their sodas and shit, sipping on their shit, looking at me from behind the counter. That's why I said, man, fuck out of here. They can't enjoy that bullshit. Like you said, Lauren, she had me come out there to waste my time in a psychological way. Sound like somebody wanted to, sound like the door was open or something, some leaves fall off the tree or something. But yeah, they had me. Somebody want to open the door. Go ahead, open the door. They want to open it up, indicate that I'm here. Yeah. Motherfuckers gonna keep on hitting the damn card thing on it to indicate, you know what I'm saying, they're locking the door, making this shit flash off to indicate they know I'm around. Either way, it's still obvious. Why ain't nobody else around here doing that shit to indicate with their car alarms or with their lights, with their cars and stuff, like they were doing through Northgate when I was walking through that house in the neighborhood and shit, Lauren? Why everybody ain't doing this shit? Cause like I said, you got some people that still gonna have some sense in the midst of the notification. They're not gonna just demonstrate the shit all the time, even though they know you're around. But then you're gonna have some, like I said, some dinklewinkles that that should have never been born, period. That should have never been born, period. It should have never touched the face of this earth to breathe a particle, of this air that we breathe, this oxygen. They be out here, to live amongst us. You know what I'm saying? To live amongst us. Now, here we go. 11:08. It's 08. Phone at 27%. I'm about shit on foot. I'm still not even, I'm right up the street from the house, you know what I'm saying? Right down the street from the house. We're gonna see what they're gonna do around this bitch. All Forest Road now. Forest Road tactics. And I don't want to hear nobody sit back here and say, well, just do it for the sake of yourself, because if I'm doing this shit for the sake of me, this ain't no honest living. You see what I'm saying? So this shit ain't really for the sake of me. This ain't helping me. Like I said, it might be helping the enemy, but it ain't helping me. You know what I'm saying? I always say that shit all the time, and it ain't helping me. This shit is not helping me. Lame ass restaurant, man. That restaurant lame in a bitch, man. And come out, so you gotta hear all that shit through the intercom and all that shit at the same damn time. Man, please. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Over here by the Masonic The Masonic Prince Hall and shit, they over here having a meeting this weekend and shit. I guess they leaving and stuff. They all in their cars and posted up having a little Masonic meeting. Down there live at the Prince Hall. Yep. Yo, they're live. Now everybody leaving now, right? Everybody leaving. Yeah, if it's something dealing with folks getting some on their phones or knowing where you at in any kind of form of way, then you know it got to be a lot of money invested into it. It got to be something deep. It got to be something as deep as the earth core. If that's the case, it got to be something as deep as the earth core, though. To depend on somebody's frequency to move people in houses and apartments and shit, to give them ideas and to show notifications and advertisements on their phones and on televisions and their laptops and shit. And then for motherfuckers to have to deal with their own little psychological little warfare in the midst of what they thinking, how they look at shit before they crash out, to move out the house and the apartment as the repeated patterns that's ran on all of us and shit. For the ones that know how this shit going, for the ones that don't know. See what I'm saying? So, in the midst of this shit, you know what I mean? It gotta be something serious. Just think about it though. It gotta be something real serious though, man. That's why it's making me say fuck these jobs. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something real serious for a nigga to say fuck these jobs. Everybody leaving the Prince Hall. Everybody leaving the Prince Hall right down there. Like I said, this live staying up. I ain't deleting this live, it's staying up. Staying up too. Staying up too. Put my phone on the charger. That's it. Go to sleep. Let this shit load up when I get to the house. And thank the fact that these motherfuckers gave me enough of battery time for this longevity of footage. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Ain't no way in here this shit gonna work out. Like I said a million times. Unless you low vibrational. Unless you low vibrational, man. It's the only way how this shit's gonna work out. You could never sit back here. It's just like taking a battery cord, right? And you sit back here trying to jump the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, with a cord that you know you can't jump with. See what I'm saying? And then you trying to figure out in the midst of what you trying to do it for and all that. See what I'm saying? Straight from the Prince Hall too. Straight from the Prince Hall too. So just know that you just seeing the meeting and the demonstration of the meeting and what the meeting was about. Of him indicating to me. See what I'm saying? Of him indicating to me. So you see what time it is, Lauren. You see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You see what time it is. Side mirror in the vehicle and shit. Pulled off on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Federal informant, police mode and shit. You know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. Community surveillance. Community surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Community surveillance. That's all. Community surveillance, man. You know what I mean? Community surveillance, man. With a police car, you know what I'm saying, with the little mirror on the side of the window. The little mirror on the side of the window, little federal informant, you know what I'm saying, little vehicle lovers. Federal informant vehicle lovers, man. But y'all gotta remember who y'all doing this shit to. Y'all doing this to a punchline himself, to the truth himself. So in the midst of what I speak on, what I show y'all and shit, y'all see what time it is, man. You niggas love these federal informant cars and shit, Crown Victorias, all this federal informant shit. Trying to make this shit like it's some dope boy, big money shit, man. This shit ain't no damn dope boy, nothing, man. Niggas working for the feds and they moving their goddamn dope under the feds. That's what they doing. For real. You know what I'm saying? See what time it is, man. How he gonna sit back here and he gonna post up just to indicate that shit that quick in the midst of some shit, man? After I just recorded that area and spoke about it. You see what I'm saying? That he gonna indicate by pulling out from the Prince Hall, pulling over here to surveil me. You see what I'm saying? To set an example. But that's why I said that's why they have the meetings. That's why they have the meetings. That's the reason why they have the meetings. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they got the meetings. That's the reason why I'm not joining. That's the reason why they got the meetings, and that's the reason why I'm not joining. You can't count me in the fucking join. Nigga, I don't want to join in no shit that niggas could put in their house key, they goddamn car keys and all their keys in the goddamn basket, and motherfuckers could just pull their shot the goddamn basket and shit and go inside their shit. That's the brotherhood that niggas want to represent, and that's them. Nigga, that's not what the fuck I want to goddamn. I want to represent, dog. But I said, you got these Masonic logo emblem ass niggas that be boldly representing the shit within the music industry and the goddamn porn industry and all that shit. And niggas over here doing all this sweet ass stuff behind closed doors are really, really on the scene. And this is what niggas are crying about. This is what niggas are crying about. A nigga going 100 mile per hour in the left lane, and then nigga just going 100 mile per hour in the left lane. You know what I'm saying? 100 mile per hour. Like, damn. I'm telling you, you would have thought that in the midst of me quitting, it's just gonna affect me in my life. Hell, these motherfuckers are goddamn passing by and zooming out like this shit about to affect theirs. Motherfuckers zooming out like this shit about to affect their ass. I'm the one that dropped back. I'm the one that goddamn dropped the fuck back. So how the fuck this shit gonna affect their life? Motherfuckers driving 100 mile per hour like they pissed. No more selfies at the restaurant though when I'm there working though, right? No more pulling out your phone, going to the bathroom to text somebody and let somebody know and take pictures of those to let somebody know where your location, your whereabouts at. You know what I'm saying? No more of that, right? 'Cause that's all they do. Can I go to the bathroom? Where's your bathroom at? Where's your bathroom? Come out looking directly at their phone, looking at you, corner eyeballing and shit, trying to see where you at. We all get it. We all get it, chosen ones. You get it. I get it too. You know what I'm saying? We all get this shit. I'm done about 3 hours and a half. 3 hours and 30 minutes in, man. I'm done almost 4 hours. 4 hours live in this bitch. So just a legendary live right here. So, in the midst of that rent money, in the midst of that money that she thinks she gonna get for what I'm not liable to make nowadays from these jobs, for the information that I know, due to the Masonic Brotherhood, they don't like the information that I know of how the government operating works and shit. So they got these motherfuckers scattered out and playing around like little rats and roaches to goddamn surveil and monitoring all this bullshit. Apartments, jobs, houses and shit. Like I said, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? I know what y'all doing. I know what's up. I know the reason why y'all around me. I know the reason why y'all got damn basic train. I know the reason why, like I see, I make the sound effects go off in the sky and shit. I know all that. Oh, you see it on my live? You saw who you referring to, Lcat? Who you referring to? Cause you might have watched the beginning if you're talking about me. If you still there, who you referring to? You talking about me? Or you talking about at your job? Cause at my job, you know what I'm saying, they just had that shit going on. Oh, at your job, they just did the same shit at my job. They just had a whole bunch of, when you watch, when I rewind it back, you gonna see a little cheerleaders come up in there. You know what I'm saying? Little cheerleaders come up in there from high school and shit, all that. You gonna see it. Ain't nobody stunting that. I'm stunting this one dude that was sitting right in front of me. Y'all gonna see too, with the white shirt on, with the gold chain. He had some black gloves on, but he just kept on staring and staring and staring. You know what I'm saying? He just kept on staring. Y'all gonna see it. Like I said, listen very close to what I'm saying. Y'all gonna see it. That nigga was staring like a bitch. I was like, dude, what the fuck going on? Nigga was staring like a bitch. I've been thinking about pulling the plug and dropping back and doing all that shit all day. And I told myself I was gonna do it. I just wanted to see which one of these teenagers and agents that in general was gonna come out to demonstrate and show it, but they did like I thought they were gonna do. They did demonstrate it. Like I said, the one with the little dreads and shit, that had his dreads over his eyes that was recording or had his phone aimed at me was enough of proof or evidence that I need to see anyway. Besides the aluminum foil shit and all that shit. So fuck it. I don't give a fuck about these faggots. A brotherhood of faggots. A brotherhood of faggots, and ain't nothing without them uniforms and dog tags. Remember that. They unrecognizable, man. They unrecognizable without them uniform and dog tags. Remember that shit. I don't give a fuck what the hell these niggas talking about. Like I said, they know I said it. Proudly, boldly said it. You know what I'm saying? And I show my face too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody scared. Y'all niggas can get a good look. Y'all know how I look anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did at mine though. Had a whole bunch of little teeny boppers come up in that bitch. Sure did. They already knew what time it was. They were trying to throw all the tactics and all the shit out that they could. And I'm looking at them like, huh? Really? What? Y'all come up here to eat this non-seasoned ass food, and y'all get a rush off this shit just because of the fact that it's right in front of the mall. That's the main thing. Just because it's a little burger spot, a little spot that's right in front of the mall. But it's 100 times more better taste of shit that's inside the mall. It's 100 times more better taste of shit that's inside the mall though. Real shit. So that just goes to show. Legendary live like a motherfucker. Got to pull the plug on the situation on that one, dog. For real. Freedom pays, right? I need to make that into a what you call it? Freedom pays. You damn right that shit paid. That shit ain't free. You got to pay for that shit. And the only way how you gonna pay for that shit, like I said, you got to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to goddamn go through that training. And then once you go through that, then you straight though. Cause then they reward you. Then they reward you by waking you up, like, you know. That major pain type shit. And that major pain type shit. I ain't even gonna wait for that shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and cross it bitch like this. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. They done ran the same thing on you. They done ran the same thing on you, LCAT, if you still up in here, that they done did on me just then. Just before I left. And it was so obvious when them chicks walked up in there and shit too. They were just sitting there just staring at me. You know what I'm saying? Just blatantly just staring at me. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Shit obvious in the motherfuckers. I can't see that many motherfuckers going up in that bitch that, you know what I'm saying, at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? For no damn specific reason. I just can't see that shit. That many motherfuckers going up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This shit's sad, boy. For real, for real. I ain't even gonna lie. See, I be saying that shit a million times though, but I mean that shit for real. Cause the average person that had this shit going on to them blatantly, like I said, they'll kill themselves. For real. The average person that would have had the average person that would have been living with their parents and would have witnessed what I just witnessed, that would have been in a hotel living situation, having to make that money come up and seeing how the hell they gonna goddamn survive off that shit, they wouldn't be able to do it, man. I'm telling you. They wouldn't be able to do it. But like I said, I did this shit though. I did this shit. D. Y'all hear that? You know, boarded that thing up now. Front part boarded up. For the non-believers, for the bozo clowns and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you motherfuckers be out here talking about something, man. That ain't nigga just, he's a dumbo. Then the notification from YouTube come up too. On top of that, they gives the heads up too, so you know what time that is. I'm about to go ahead. It's 18%. I'm about to go ahead and get off this thing. I'm about 5 minutes away from the house on foot. And I'm gonna holler at y'all.